Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Saturday. Glad you're with us. Hope you're having a wonderful 4th of July holiday weekend. We're so glad you're with us today because we are continuing one of the biggest sale events we do all year. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any bigger as far as discounts. We've got incredible savings for you on everything that is in our inventory, everything that is in stock, everything you want to ask for, wish list items, favorite museum pieces, classic items as well, are all here on discount. And it's not only a discount first, it's an extra 10% off. Whatever you see the lowest price on the air, you get a better value, 10% additional savings, plus, of course, all the extras we always give, the free shipping, the free sizing, and of course, all those free gold color changes when we can. So this is a really exciting day to be shopping. And if you feel like maybe the weekend is winding down, well, we are just ramping up. So we've got exciting savings for you. We've got great values. I hope you'll get in requests as well. Let us know what you'd like to see throughout the day. We will help you out immediately. That's the great thing. You can call us. We're live. So you give us a call, tell us what you're looking for, see if that one special item is in stock, ready to go, and we bring it out for you and give you the value. So it's a great day to shop. I know that there's a lot of good sales going on this time of year, right? Summertime's here, big holiday weekend, but I got to tell you, I don't think anybody does what we do on something as amazingly rare and special as fine jewelry in the collectibles we have. So it's going to be quite the day here. We have 3 hours. It's going to fly by. So here's the deal. It's all sales final because of those deep discounts. And we've got a lot of brand new for you. Did you spot it? It is the most fly piece we've got today. It's 9 carats in diamonds, actually a little more, in a beautiful multicolored diamond butterfly ring. So we do have that on the way, as well as there is, like to point out, we have some gold here, just one piece. I've got the Omega chain. I know we got one more for you because they sold out the last time I had them. We've got one Omega chain here for you if you're looking for that, and so much more. There's actually a stone here today I've never actually seen before. 22 years of doing this, almost every single day, and never seen a stone like what we're going to show you coming up in this first couple of minutes. So take your guesses, and I'll tell you this, it's part of the tourmaline family. So we have that, as well as anything you'd like to request. Top of the hour specials are here. We do have some great earrings today. For our earring lovers, we actually have rubies. Of course, this month's birthstone is ruby. We've got Burma ruby earrings that are drops. We have, you know, it's fun. We've actually brought some great morganite pear shapes in the last couple of days. I started with actually the pendant the other night. Then we had the fabulous match in the ring on Thursday, and now we're going to bring in the matching earrings to the pear-shaped morganite with the pink and the white diamonds. So if you've been admiring that beautiful set, we've got the completer piece here today, as well as so much more and a lot of really special pieces. I know our Panthers have been very popular, so we're going to start there, or shall I say popular, because it's got the beautiful look. Look at this. This is something else. 112-5065. And wouldn't you know it, our friend has visited right here and now. You guys don't mind this table? Oh, never mind. I was going to try. We're having a little issue with, you know, a little special something flying around, not the butterfly, but yeah, he came to visit, right? I knew he would at the start of the show. Anyway, let's talk about this Panther. So this is special. It's going to be all 18 karat gold, and not only that, but it's actually going to be diamonds. We had a version the other day that was rubies and diamonds. That was Thursday night. Now we're going to bring it just straight up white diamonds, and let's show you all the angles, because obviously one angle is not enough to appreciate all the beauty of this piece and the texturing done to this gold. Keep in mind, that's all 18 karat gold. We see that, the richness of the gold. You've got a diamond weight of 50 points exactly. So our 50 points, including the eyes, including down the little spots on the arms there. And then you've got, of course, all the way around that back, that pattern that's amazing, and the texture. And then he is basically, sometimes there's a ring that they're holding on to. This is really where it's just the tail wrapping around, and then he's got a hold on that. So we're looking at a really cool piece, very high-end designer. So I will, you know, I will just reluctantly take off my 9 karat butterfly ring for the moment to try this on so you can see what it looks like. Now keep in mind, we've got one of a kinds. What you see is what you get. In the rare exception, that would be just all diamond pieces. We've got a few of our diamond pieces, but Other than that, it's what you see is what you get on the air. So it's really, again, shop with confidence because you're actually looking at some very important pieces here. And let's take a look at this. Oh, it's a smaller size right now. So I'm going to put it on as a pinky ring and show you what that looks like. So again, you get all these great angles. You get that wraparound design, and imagine you can wear it just anywhere on the hand you want to. So it's a really special look, and we're going to go back up close. And of course, these panther rings are icons in the jewelry world as being very high-end designer, usually quite pricey. Not the case here at all today. Nothing really is. I mean, everything's coming down to its lowest price possible. And this one actually is going to be better than $29.99 to get us started on a rockin' Saturday. And it's a good day to stay in and stay cool and stay shopping because we got the savings for you. And we'll make this one, you know, let's just skip it. We'll do $999 only for that one very quickly if you'd like to have it. The panther, the jaguar, the cat, whatever you want to call it. But it's a really beautiful piece and it's only $9.99. But of course, you know that when you see that $9.99 discounted price, well, with your 10% extra, it's going to actually be under $900, so $899 and change if you'd like to get that one. So we've got the 30 seconds. We're pretty much going to see 30 seconds on everything today, just so we can show you as much of the inventory as possible. So that's really the key here. There is a trapeche emerald. We're going to get to that early. Are you ready to see the stone? I mean, has anyone guessed? I mean, we've had all kinds of tourmalines here. And we've seen some really exotics, but I have got, oh, and one more thing I have to mention about tourmaline. We have a Paraíba deal today. It's brand new. It's absolutely gorgeous. There is a Paraíba chance where if you're thinking, don't tell me about the Paraíbas, I know where those are priced, I don't care how much the discount is, I'm not getting a Paraíba because they're some of the most expensive stones in the entire world. I have a deal today that I want to tell you about right now, and it's coming up. We'll probably do this right around, I would say, the midpoint of the show, so about 90 minutes from now. There is a Paraíba ring. It's the blue-green. It's copper-bearing. It's out of Mozambique. It's clean. It's a 1 carat. The price tag will blow your mind. It really will. It's so good. So get ready for that. Paraíba value. So if you're just, again, thinking, why can't I get a Paraíba that's affordable? We're going to bring you one that is absolutely the best value we've had in Paraíba all together. So that's going to be coming up as well. And then I have some really high style pieces. Like I know the other night you were, a couple of you were looking for indicolite. I've got one, an indicolite pear shape. I also have, let's get to it because this is really one of those rarities we don't expect to see at a price tag like this. And it's a trapeche that has a lot of glow and a lot of clarity to it. This would be item number 1123826. And again, welcome into Saturday. So glad you're with us. Yes. Thank you. Panther ring is sold. Congratulations. But here we are with a very special trapeche. Carat 26 is the size, and then you get 16 points in the diamonds on the sides. They kind of interlock. They're almost pave into this setting, which then does this little twist and turn and then goes right into the sides of the band that gives it a nice mirror finishing. So this is going to be a one only as well. Change the gold if you choose to, but we tend to love, yes, even trapeche emeralds tend to be so beautifully bright and rich in the yellow gold. So you can choose to leave it. You can choose to change it, whatever you want to do there. Let's take a look at it on the hand and see what we got. It's really, again, very simple elegance here. It's that really simply stated mounting, but you still see that in between the spokes of the trapeche, that very unique natural design that Mother Nature formed, it's actually going to have a lot more glow. You usually expect to see trapeches be a deeper, darker green where there's really no light through it. There's no translucency or transparency typically, and here you're getting, well, pretty much entirely transparent. So that's pretty cool. Really amps up the level of this trapeche, and yet it is not going to be the $33.99 that it's supposed to be. Again, 2 rounds of discounting happening. And they're 2 big rounds of discounting. I get to discount it first because I know a lot of people have been on the go in this busy holiday weekend, so maybe it's the first time you're seeing this sale event, which kicked off on Thursday, of course the 4th, but here we are already on the 6th and ready to just continue the party. So how about this? I discount it, you discount it, and this is our big discount where, again, you've got more savings here than you have in any sale event all year long. That's what's so incredible about shopping this sale. So make sure you dial in early. We don't want you to miss out on items. That's, I know, what was happening all night on Thursday night when this sale kicked off was we had more people missing out than people shopping. So we want to make sure that you know how important it is. Sometimes it's more likely you're sitting back waiting for the price to appear, then dialing. Here with this sale event, you want to dial before you even see the price come down so you can be there first. And it's going to be $999 for this one as well. So another great savings, then another $100 off that essentially. I mean, it's $99.90 off. So that's going to be $899 and change as well. If you'd like to get that one, and again, size it, change the gold color. color, do all the normal things that cost us money but don't cost you a penny. And so that's the beautiful part about all the extras we throw in. So then we've got, I'm going to get to the Omega chain. It's a 24-inch solid gold Omega chain. I know we had a few of these the other day. It was probably 2 weeks ago. And now I'm going to bring you one more that we got in, one more only. I know there were so many of you that were on kind of a virtual wait list to get this style. Well, the Omega chain is special. It's iconic. It's more popular now than I think it's ever been as also a layering piece. We're going to show that to you next. So 111-8349 is coming up next on this herringbone. This is really where, again, it's really an Omega chain, but it's created by, take a look, slinky smooth links that create the solid. And there's nothing that shines quite like an Omega chain does. This is going to be 111-8349. Our Trapeche is available. I'm going to keep moving because I know that we've got, again, a lot to show, a lot of inventory to go through. But here's the coolest part, perhaps, about this necklace is the length. It's a rare 24-inch. We very rarely see anything beyond 20 inches in our necklaces. This is that gorgeous, and of course, one of the thicker, heavier chains you're going to get. 4.5 millimeters is the width. So that's going to continue all the way around. And this will be that style that when you put it on the proper way, which is really simple and easy, it's going to lie flat. I do want to show you there is a lobster claw closure that's going to be, this is very traditional because it's really going to be keeping that sleek nature of the design there. But look at how beautiful and shine. I mean, this really, it's almost like, I don't know if mirror finishing really even explains the true shine that you're getting here and the way you see it here. The way it's creating sparkle. We don't have star filters here that are creating that. That's what it does on your neckline in real life. So if you love a highly reflective surface, you want to get maybe some, it's really that way to do everyday glamour because maybe it's not that big ostentatious diamond collar, but it's still giving you plenty of wow factor and plenty of look, but you're still wearing it every day. And it's all solid yellow gold, stays in the yellow gold on this one, and it looks amazing. So again, you know what you like as far as length goes, but 24 inches, really, really impressive. I know that longer length, that's what makes it so beautiful for layering. So think maybe you got your diamonds by the yard on a little shorter, and then it just layers and stacks and builds. But this is Italian made. That'll be actually hallmarked on the closure as well. So you'll have that Italy stamp. And there's just nothing more high-end, really, or classic than an Omega chain. So our fabulous idea, and then I'll show it to you up close if you're not familiar with how this is made. It's completely smooth to the touch, doesn't catch on anything. Yes? Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Tracy. Happy 4th to you, and thank you so much. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for the kind wishes. It's been a great one so far. I've got to spend time with you guys, got to spend time, you know, just doing the fun things yesterday that, you know, you do on the holiday weekend, and it's been a great weekend, and I think it's going to continue. So thank you, Tracy, so much. And, you know, staying cool out here. I know everyone's dealing with some serious, severe weather, especially out here on the West Coast. So again, shout out to our West Coast people. Stay in, stay safe, stay hydrated, all that good stuff. I had to have a rare pool day yesterday. It was that hot. That was how hot it was. Just that was the only place to be yesterday. Anyway, let's do this, guys. It's going to be a super, super big value. We're going to make it $1,499, and you get another $150 off that, essentially. So $1,349 and change if you'd like to get it. And then let me show it against the neckline as well. There's no right or wrong way to wear it, by the way, because there's no front or back. So I just want to show you from a distance away and obviously how it's going to look there against the skin. It's going to sit lower, obviously. 24 inches would put it out of the shot here for me, but look at how beautiful that is. So that's a great way to go. We'll go back. I actually want to take it to the hand, but then also give you a look at it up close as well, just so you can see how this chain is constructed and how it's actually created. So you can see there's actually those really almost like, and look at this up close just really quickly, just so you can see how that's how it's actually constructed. So it's a complex piece of workmanship to do, and yet that's where it just picks up some glare there, but then you see that great mirror finishing, and so you actually see it's all these little links that almost zigzag, but keep that solid, beautiful look, smooth as can be. Great idea, and it's only $13.49 because of your extra 10% off. So 1 and 1 only, that's all we have. 24 inches, rare to find. If you're looking at solid gold and it doesn't get any more solid than this, that's the back, that's the front. So I'm showing you each side is identical. So again, no right or wrong way to wear it. Just make sure that when you do put it on that first time, try to make sure that it's not kinked or wrapping or doing any of those twists, because then it's going to tend to do the same on the neckline. So just make sure it drapes beautifully even, and then you put it on without twisting it, and that way it'll sit beautifully flat against the neckline. So that'll be $13.49 and change at checkout. Then we've got, are you ready to see what I've never seen a stone like this before, and it's really cool, and I'm so excited it's here because it's a real collector's piece for us, and it's item number 112, 4913. So I mentioned we have a tourmaline that I don't know if you've ever seen before, but I certainly have not. And then the way it's set is absolutely, it's perfected. It's item number 112, 4913. This is about as rare as anything gets. We've heard of bicolor tourmalines. We know about those. And you clearly see that this is that watermelon tourmaline, perfect for maybe a summertime day, right? To maybe if you're shopping a 4th of July weekend sale, I can't think of anything more apropos to shop for than a watermelon tourmaline, which is what the bicolors are typically called when they give us the greens and the pinks you're seeing there, for obvious reasons. However, this is a cabochon cut. It's got that really defined line of demarcation between the two colors, which is really 50-50, but then it's a chatoyant stone as well. That I have not seen. And so this is really, when you talk about the upper echelon of rarity, this is it. You don't see this very often at all. Watermelon tourmalines or the bicolors are tough enough to find. To get the stone that's actually able to create the chatoyant effect, which is a cat's eye, they're interchangeable, it's the same thing. It's kind of like chatoyant is the more technical gem term, and then cat's eye is more of a layman's term, but you're getting a chatoyant bicolor tourmaline. It's just crazy rare. It's also a 285 and it's set in platinum. So you do get that upgrade in the metal. You get this size of stone, which is nearly 3 carats. And then of course, what do we put around it? Yellow diamonds. Fancy cut, big sizes, yellow diamonds. How gorgeous is that? So there's only one. I've got a diamond weight here for you of 70 points. And keep in mind, there are only 8 stones. And it's almost like, if you know, now we have the butterfly ring coming up, which is gigantic and, you know, it's practically life size, is right here. That's the butterfly ring with 9 carats in diamonds. This is actually where the diamonds create a little butterfly pattern on the side. So take a look. See how it looks like little butterflies made of the 4 diamonds on each side? It is truly rare, and I bet you most of you shopping today, maybe if you have a lot of different items and a lot of different collectibles already in your own personal collection, you may not have this, and that's what's so special. And yes, that chatoyancy is going to move with the light through the stone, and I love how it's running basically aligned with the actual split of the 2 colors of the tourmaline. So you might expect it typically, we might see a cat's eye that has that chatoyancy that runs north to south. This is running east to west to follow the lines of that split. So I think that's really cool as well. So platinum setting, 285 Roval, and then 70 points in yellow diamonds. So check it out. 2 marquise cuts, 2 round brilliants on each side, creating this butterfly that's flying into the bicolor. It's so pretty. And a platinum setting stays as is, of course, in that metal choice. And we only have one. So again, super rare. Should it be like $99.99? I think so. If we were somebody or a network that actually priced based on rarity, you would see most pieces start at $10,000 and go up from there. But of course, that is not what we do, and that's probably one of the more exciting things about shopping here is that it's not commonplace, regular, basic jewelry. It's actually all the values happen to come along with some real exotics, and I can't think of anything more exotic than this. So let's take a look at it on the hand, yet simple enough to wear every day. You're going to see a better view here because now look what it does. Now when I get to move it a little more, you can really see the chatoyancy that goes all the way through that stone, and yet there's a translucency about it. Now we only have one, and boy does it feel good. It's got that weight we expect with platinum, a higher density metal, so you get a great feel to it always. It's not even going to be $9,999. I'm going to make it affordable, and let's take a look at it here with that bright glow. I mean, just so unexpected. You don't expect to see that, and just that really pretty stone as it is that goes with everything, and then yet a phenomenal property to go with it. So I remember when it wasn't long ago that we introduced cat's eye and dicolites here, which were kind of like the real big thing as far as rare and unexpected. And now our first cat's eye watermelon tourmaline. So pretty cool in the bicolor. We're going to get it out the door. It's not even $5,000. So already half off where it should be. Not stopping there. We're not going to just ask for $49.99. It's got to go lower, and it will. So all you have to do is dial in. That's it. It's just a matter of, obviously we have one only. That's the problem. And that is the inherent problem with what we do. If there is a problem, that's it. That we just have one of a kinds for you in these special pieces. So only one caller is going to get it. But it's not even $39.99. What fun is having the rare museum pieces if you can't actually make them affordable? Well, that's exactly what I'm doing right here today on everything. I just don't know if there's anything quite as rare as this one. So our first caller is going to take it, not even $39. Come on over and take a look at it. It's not even going to be $29.99. We're blowing it out right now. Somebody's got to get it. It will go. Give us a call with your requests as well. Just getting started on a Saturday, but boy, we don't have a lot of time. So this is where you want to dial in, and we'll make this $1,999 only. Very first caller. And remember, with the $19.99 price, you're actually saving nearly $200. So I know that our discounts are good and those values are fabulous, but when you got another $200 of savings, that's going to come down to $17.99 and change if you'd like to get the Cat's Eye bicolor tourmaline. So really important, $19.99, and of course you can't discount the fact that the discount gives you an even better value by $200 extra that you're saving. That's a huge opportunity. So only one there. We've got our first request of the day coming out, so we'll show you that next. And then, does anyone want to see the 9-carat butterfly ring? Can you imagine 9 carats in a bracelet would be a lot? That's like one of the larger tennis bracelets we've ever had. And now I have a 9-carat diamond weight of fancy diamonds in a ring. So who's the bangle for? Joanne, I love this one. This is a really special piece, and this one is emerald and diamonds, and so perfect in the matching, and it is an average size bangle. So I like to say that right up front so you know the size, if it'll work for you or not. Let's take a look at this. This is the emerald bangle, 2 tones of gold, and call me on the Cat's Eye. We're not waiting. We'll see who's got it. Then 111-8486 is now. This is a bangle. It's been here for a while, and that's because it did start at over $8,000. That's where it began. Just so you know, because I, like any good sales shopper, I want to know how much savings I have. And that really is, I mean, what's a good value? What's a sale if you don't know where it started and how much you're saving? Well, this is one of the bigger savings we're going to see. And it's stunning because you get 2 tones of gold. You get your yellow gold and your white gold. So if you're like me and you tend to switch up your metals, this is the one that you never have to take off because it's always going to work. And it's stackable too. So if you want to wear it all on its own, it's got the size and a beautiful look that it can withstand being solo on your wrist, but also it's a great stackable. So if you're going with that arm candy layering look we're seeing all over right now, it works well for that too. You can really stack and build and make it, you know, that beautiful set that you love to wear. So each and every bangle you have has meaning and that beautiful look. But this is 74 points just among 4 Colombian emeralds that, may I point out, are rounds. So that's exquisitely rare, plus the fact that they're round brilliant cuts and they're clean, they're glowing, they're out of Muzo, Colombia. That's the Muzo mine in Colombia, which is really regarded as one of the best in the world to get emeralds from. So also it's diamonds throughout the rest of it. So everywhere between the emeralds, you've got diamonds that are also 76 points. So yes. Thank you very much. Our Omega necklace is gone, and then we've got the Trapiche left, and also I think still the Cat's Eye. I think the Cat's Eye is still here at the moment, but I wouldn't anticipate that being here long. But here's our bangle, average size. So if you wear 6.5 to 7.5, you're good to go here. And that's how bangles are fashioned. So there's not a specific size they will or won't work for, up to 7.5 inch. But you also have, as is in the 2-tone gold, there's a great hinge style on one side. So it just opens right here. There's a little button. So you'll feel that little textured button. That's actually how you're going to release it. Then, of course, when it's closed, you have 2 figure-8 safeties. And let me try it on. Boy, this is pretty, isn't it? Wait till you see how it stacks and layers too with other things. And of course, it's not going to turn or flip because, well, it's always going to keep those stones up top thanks to its oval shape. So you've got all those stones right up top as you see there. You can wear it a little higher or lower if you want to, if you aren't average size, and just why not? Show it with other bangles so you can see how that's going to layer up beautifully if you want to, or a standalone all on its own, big enough to really carry itself piece. So again, really easy on and off because you have that little button. That's what opens it up, and then it just hinges open, clasps closed, easy peasy, and then done, and you've got those locked figure-8 safeties. So that's what keeps it super secure. But I love this look, and think about how it's going to layer. Yes. Thank you. Bicolor Cat's Eye is gone as well. And now we have our bangle, which is going out for only $19.99, but also $200 off essentially. So $17.99 and change if you like the bangle. So a really special piece there. And of course, in that 2-tone, 14 karat solid gold. And we're ready. We've got indicolite. If you want to see the butterfly, 9 carats. I still can't get over it. 9 carats, all huge, fancy diamonds, a statement piece. Plus, there's a Paraíba here, not just the 1 carat I mentioned, but we also have another gigantic Paraíba. If the 10 carat was a little much for you the other night, I have a 743 in the bright green, the lime green Paraíba that is rich copper content, and bangle gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Let's get to this one. This is one of my favorite tourmalines, and I know we just saw a really cool rare bicolor, but this is Trillion pink tourmaline. It's a hot pink too. I wouldn't quite call it rubelite, but it's close. It's 2 tones of metal. It's item number 112-1442. That would be platinum and 18 karat gold. You want to talk about a heavy weight to a piece? Here it is. And with a trillion that is all, think about it, all the metal is sitting below and around, wrapping around this halo and the tourmaline. So what's happening is it's very reflective. Everything's mirror finished. You have that sweep of the white metal, which is platinum, the sweep of the yellow, which is 18K, highest end gold we make jewelry out of, plus it's a 2 karat 08 trillion. Then you get a 28-point diamond weight to it as well, but it looks like more because everything's really reflecting. So it almost looks like a double halo or a triple halo of sorts, and yet really beautiful heavy weight. Stays as is in the 2 tones of the metal there, and we are going to blow it out. That's for sure. So you've got a chance to pick up something special. The only thing left from the show is the Trapiche Emerald so far, and this one is going to fly because, oh, well, the price tag is really crazy good. I would make sure, just because it's really kind of wide throughout the top and the bottom, I would recommend going up a half a size on this one. I'm going to try it on right now. It's a 5 3/4, but I'll tell you right now, it fits more like a 5 1/4. So go up a half a size, or if you're between sizes especially. So if you tend to be on the lower end of one particular size, you may want to stay. If you feel like you're on the verge between 2 sizes or a quarter size, go up. But here's what we've got for you. That look, I'm actually going to flip it around because I kind of like it. I feel like it's more upright the other way. So let me just flip it around a little bit here. And again, right now, 5 3/4 doesn't matter though. We're going to actually change that size for you, as we always do. So here's what I would recommend. Call in early, $39.99 piece. Normally, that's a great value. And it glides. I'll tell you, there's a beautiful way this is finished on the inside that's very heavy, very solid. So it really has that feel, almost like our saddle ring, where it really glides on and off the hand. So you're going to love the feel of it. And yet it's not even going to be, and look at that. See what I mean by solid? That's solid all the way through. So it really, and look at that. They said, let's not just leave it just beautiful on the inside and on the outside. Let's just finish it with that mirror finishing that's on the exterior as well. And we're going to blow it out right now for $19.99. And of course, you get an extra $200 off that. So $17.99 and change yet again on a really important tourmaline right there, and could not be more thrilled that it's here with us on this big discount day. So that is $17.99 and change if you'd like to get it. And then we even have a heart brooch that's new today, and some ruby. Of course, we have ruby earrings that are amazing. Omega backs, rubies and diamonds. Let me know who's got this one. The butterfly ring is here. Not for everybody because of the size, but wow, was it cool. That's going to be coming up. Some aqua, one of our best aquas. I think it's the best we have in stock. And it's a huge aqua, major discount. Kunzite's here in a big size. I have a fancy cut rubellite. This, by the way, is how rubellite differs from pink tourmaline. So pink tourmaline's what you're seeing. That's the difference. See how it's subtle? But that's when it gets a little more kind of a red magenta color. That's when it gets to rubellite. That's why I'm saying this pink tourmaline in the trillion is very close. Very, very close. Just technically speaking, that's really true rubellite. This is more of a hot pink tourmaline. So let me know, $17.99 and change if you'd like to get that one in the platinum and the 18K together. We have some really affordable earrings. Ruby drop earrings. I think it's the best value of the day. So some really incredible ruby opportunities for you. Let me know who's got this one, $17.99. That one's still here at the moment. But again, we keep moving so we can show you everything. The goal is to show every single piece in the entire inventory this weekend. That is a big goal. When we have 2.5 hours left today and 3 hours tomorrow, that's a very lofty goal. So we're going to try to do it though. And then also, if you're familiar with this museum zircon, I just want to let you know now, because a lot of you had your eye on it. This is pink zircon in that elongated trillion cut. It looks like, to me, like supernatural, futuristic. I love it. So cool. That's pink and white diamonds. That has a new markdown as well. Everything does. That's the beauty of calling in and asking for your favorites. Everything's getting a massive markdown. Okay, diamond lovers, let me show this one on the hand first because, well, it's the size. First, what makes the statement is, and this is what I was wearing at the beginning of the show, it's our one and only all natural colored diamond butterfly ring. This is, I understand it's not for everybody. It may not be your everyday, I'm gonna wear that, to the grocery store piece. But it is a statement and a half, and it is, listen to this, 112-4448. It has all different tones, from yellows to champagnes. There's some purples and pinks and blues. It is one of the coolest rings we've ever had. We brought something like it a long time ago, but it didn't have quite this much diamond weight. It was big, but not quite this level. In the center, there's one fancy diamond that's a pear-shaped cognac. That's an individual 20-pointer. The rest of the diamonds altogether are rounds, and they total 881. Hear me out. That's a 9 carat 01 total diamond weight in one ring. That would be jumbo for a bracelet or a necklace. We've got all of that in natural colors in a ring. And wait till you see this up close, because that's where the real fun happens, because you can see the entire collection of the colors. It is yellow gold only. There's even a tree bark texture to the band, which is really, again, nature inspired. Let's go ahead and show you. Again, that tourmaline's still available. Here comes the one and only butterfly ring. I love to wear this really truly on a middle or index finger, and I'll do that next. But let's first take a look at the collection, because that's what it is. An entire collection of diamonds in fancy colors, from yellows to oranges to greens. You've got a few of the cognacs and the champagnes and into the pinks as well. This is the 20-pointer right there. It's the pear shape, and then it's surrounded by a few extra. You know, it's funny because the old version had white diamonds on the edge. This is still, even the smaller diamonds along the edge paved, they're still different natural colors of diamonds. And it's remarkable, because if you're getting 901 total weight in diamonds, you would figure it's got to be at least $9,000. And that's just sticking to our terms of value. This is not $9,000. And that's what makes it so wild, is that this is less. And I know you're probably thinking, so it's going to be more, because it couldn't possibly be less than $1,000 a carat. And it is right now. And I know that $9,000 isn't exactly affordable for one individual ring, but isn't it worth it when you're talking about all that gold, which is all done in 14 karat gold, giving it that support, giving it that strength. You've got the beautiful details. I'm going to show you, because it's so pretty all the way around. The way it actually has that texture, which replicates, it's almost like the butterfly has landed on a tree branch, and it's on your hand. It's almost life size. I mean, practically, there are a lot of butterflies that are really, truly this size or smaller. So to get a ring that shows that off, and you see, I mean, you'll have just a field day, just enjoying all the different colors that you have as this collectible sits on your hand. Here is, of course, that background, and I was telling you about that tree bark texture, which is beautifully done. The finishing behind the diamonds is amazing. And then, of course, let's take a look at it again on the hand, because I'm going to try to see if I can do this on a middle finger too, just because that's where I know I would wear it, just so that it kind of sits centered up on the hand like that. Just don't be hesitant, because I know that it's a larger ring, and certainly it's going to be overlapping over side fingers, but it doesn't mean it's uncomfortable, because everything's elevated. Everything is sitting atop the band. So when you have that overlap, as I do here, you can see it's on the middle fingers where it sits, but it's overlapping over the index and the ring. But look at how beautiful the way it's elevated. It doesn't interfere. This is not uncomfortable in any way. So despite its size, they've made it right. They've made it well so that it can actually sit beautifully atop the hand. And it's not $9,000. Let me remind you, there's only one. There's a reason I'm showing it earlier. I think it's one of our top values of the entire event. And yet it's not even going to be, and this is just, look at that, all the different colors. You see the pinks, the purples, the cognacs, the champagnes, the yellows, the greens, the oranges, they're all there. All different colors, not a single stone in there that's a regular white diamond. I say regular, like we don't mind those regular white diamonds, but the fact this is under $8,000 or $7,000 or $6,000 is pretty remarkable. We're going better than even $5,000. This is where you have one of the bigger discounts as well. It's $49.99. That would be an extra $500 nearly off. So you're getting it for $44.99 and change. And that is not a bad way to go when you're talking about 901 in diamonds. So I had to show that early, because needless to say, there's a lot of folks here that are looking for the unusual, the different, the status, the really just what is nobody else going to have. And if that's your special event piece, or you just want to wear it and enjoy it because you love a lot of personality in your jewelry, certainly doesn't get much better than that. So had to bring that out early, because it's not often we get to see 9 carats of diamonds, let alone fancy diamonds. And that's what they all are. So you've got a beautiful, beautiful look there. Let me know if you'd like it. Did anybody get our tourmaline yet? Trillion tourmaline still here. The pink tourmaline in that platinum and 18 karat gold still hanging out here as well. So very, very unusual. And then we've got that rubelite fancy cut that I flashed. That is actually available in the show. And then I also want to bring you again, top of the hour is coming up. We got 25 minutes left till we get there. Very special idea coming up. And then at the bottom of next hour, the Paraiba deal that you will absolutely be in awe of. Let's get to our ruby earrings. So this month's birthstone. And yet this is a button style earring. It's a large oversized ruby and diamond combination, and it's item number 1119931. Check these out. These are not sitting the way they will sit in the ear, but it doesn't really matter because it's a square cushion overall shape. So I will come back in. These are still big. I mean, our normal depth, you realize we had to go about as far back as we can can to get the butterfly in the shot. But here's what they look like. And so you can see all diamond cut, larger Burma rubies that you're getting in the rounds. This is 9931, that's the item number. And they're omega backs, which I know a lot of people always ask for. And of course, in white gold, that's how they stay. It's a designer style, and there's 515 of ruby here. Pretty impressive when you've got multiple stones that are matched and you're accomplishing over 5 carats of perfect matching in diamond cut rounds, and each one is glowing, each one is bright. Then they have diamonds too, 68 points in the diamond weight, so you're getting nearly 3/4 of a carat in the diamond weight in this earring, and they are lovely. Do let us know what requests you have. We want to get those in too, so help us out. Let us know, kind of guide us as to what you'd like to see, but let me show you the size of this earring, because obviously from a distance and on the ear is going to give you a better point of reference here. That's what they look like in the way they're going to sit. So you see it's almost like a really, really soft cornered square cushion. And then you have a 3/4 inch top to bottom and side to side. I'll pop one on for you, but there's what an omega back is. It's a regular post, but then it has this flipped hinge, so it really rests comfortably against the ear. And then of course it's necessary on an earring of this size. You really need to have that omega so that it sits right, so that it doesn't droop or fall forward. That's not what we're looking for. Then you'd miss out on the beautiful stones. So in this case, it's actually got that omega back, which actually keeps it kind of steady and keeps it all beautifully facing out to the world on the ear, like you see right there. So that's what they look like from a distance, and they've got a great, great look to them, and yet this almost checkerboarded type of look, but with the round. So all round diamonds, all round rubies. Coming up at a great value. We're going to take them down to the, well, it's also a one-of-a-kind deal, so we don't have anything else like this. And they used to be, they've been on this show for $49.99 before. We're taking that a lot lower. That's what we're doing during this event. Remember, it's not just about the 10% off. That's just the beginning. That really, or rather, that's kind of the finale. It's my discount first, then your discount second after you choose what you love, and it's not going to be $49.99. Take another look at them close up, and then they're so easy on, easy off, and again, no extra piece you're worrying about keeping track of, which we know can be difficult when you've got an assortment of earrings. It's all just one self-contained piece of jewelry, and yet it's not even going to be the $49.99. Let's discount them down, and rubies are fabulous, but when they're glowing like that, when they're top quality, they really, it makes the difference, and $20,000 a carat is what they usually run. So the fact that we've already got 515 at under 5,000 is pretty impressive, because that could easily be 20,000 times 5 is 100. That could easily be a $100,000 earring. So I think that you're saving a bundle, but we know that around here we have a different standard of value. And we have a different, we really need to get pieces and prices down for you so that everything can go, so that you don't need to break the bank to get what you really love, and you can enjoy the fabulous pieces, and never, that's important, never give up quality. You're never ever compromising the quality of what you're getting. The prices get low, the quality does not. It never does. We never waver on our quality, so you can feel really confident in shopping the piece. And again, what you see is what you get. These pieces on the air, that's what you're getting at home. So these are one-of-a-kinds. That's why we really focus on the one-of-a-kinds here throughout this sale event, so you know exactly what you're getting. And it's, by the way, not $49.99 or $39 or $29.99. It's going extra crazy low if you'd like to get them, and let's make sure they go really quickly here at our lowest price ever. That's what this event's all about. Only $1,999 for 5+ carats in rubies and diamonds, and every single one of them bezel set, so you have nothing catching on anything. There's a little bit of mill-grain texture, but nothing that's going to catch. And that's really important, I think, for a lot of us when we look at earrings as well. So it really comes down to $1,799 and change. So remember, you're spending well under $1,800 if you'd like to get those. And then we are going to keep on moving. And get requests in if you got them. Early is better. So you never want your piece, because a lot of times pieces from especially previous shows are selling unbeknownst to you off the air. Yes? Round multicolored sapphire ring. What's that? Oh, gotcha. With the pave and the ombre, yes. Almost like a little ombre rainbow effect. We'll do that for Deborah. You got it. And I think Deborah, just in case you're curious, I think we had a pear-shaped version like it too. So, but I like the round. I'm going to tell you right now, I really like this round medallion feel. So, Deborah, take a look at this. 1124298 is here. Isn't this pretty? It goes really through some of the main colors of sapphire, starting with the blues, but see how it's the brighter blues and then into the lighter. Then you get that row in the middle there is greens, actually. Green. I don't see a lot of green sapphires in smaller sizes. They're the greens into the yellows, into the hot pink, almost red. Now, I do want to point out that bezel that's around it, that's actually, it's really cool. That's actually going to be enameling that's done. So I know it might look like a reflection on the gold. It's actually, it's two, see there you can see, it's like a stripe of really good contrast with that really cool black enamel. And then you've got, of course, the diamonds that run all the way up and under to that medallion style centerpiece. So 46 points is your sapphire carat weight all rounds. Then you get the 8 points in diamonds on the sides. Stays in the yellow gold. There is only one, and we're going to blow it out. It's not even $1,000. Let's help Deborah out. Or anybody who'd like it. It's just a one only, and that'll be it. And we'll see who's got the ruby earrings, because they should be going. And yet you're going to spend less than even $1,000 or $999 or $888 or $777. That's how you do a ring. Let's try it on for you as well so you can see the size. It is only going to be $699. And talk about a go with everything piece, that's definitely it. $699, and you get that beautiful way where it's almost like there's that engine turned effect. The way the light is actually kind of reflecting off the edges there. Isn't that cool how that's working? So you get that really cool, I mean, we saw chatoyant stone earlier. It's almost like this design is creating a lot of that same idea. And yet it's going to be another $70 off that price. So you get it for actually $629 and a dime. So that's really special. I mean, that's a lot of ring. And it's sold. Congratulations. Thank you. Let's show you, speaking of accessories with rubies, let's show you this one. It's a large brooch. I know we don't do a ton of brooches, but here it is. And this one's just the value for me. I'm just so excited. You know what? I'm going to skip that for a minute because I'm going to figure out a better way to display it. Let's go to our Indicolite tourmaline in platinum, which has a little something I got to polish off here, the sides. Let's see. Item number is 1124927. It's our Indicolite pear shape with these sweeps of platinum that then wrap over the semi-bezel of the tourmaline and then also over the baguettes as well. This is going to be 1124927. Isn't this a great look with the blue of the tourmaline, because that's a true Indicolite? And then let us know who wants the butterfly, the trapeche, and the pink tourmaline. That's what we have left from the show, and the ruby earrings, I think. The ruby earrings, though, are verifying. So here we go. Really special piece here, and it's going to be a 118. So you get a really fabulous size to this Indicolite pear shape. That is an entirely platinum setting. It's like having 4 platinum rings in one, really, the way it combines. And 38 points in diamonds that are baguettes. So you've got the baguettes that are actually channel set in this band that's essentially below where the Indicolite is set. So it's a really cool ring. It's got movement on the hand. I don't mean any literal movement, but just the way that the wraparound design that you get. Let me do that and try that on for you so you can see what it looks like and what an incredible value. This one's a little snug for me. It's about a 5 right now. So that one's going to go on the pinky for now, but probably not your pinky ring just for the size. It's so large, but it should be. On a great day, $39.99, so much better than that. We could go $2,000 and get 50% off, or we could go to $1,500 and give you more. But I'm going to give you a lot better value than that. Just keep in mind, it's a one only as usual. That's the one you will receive, and it's rare to find true, honest to goodness Indicolite, and that's what we have right here, right now. And it's not going to be, nope, like I said, $19.99 or $1,500. It will not be. We're going to blow it out right now. It's $1,299. And there's an extra $130 coming off that price essentially, so that's going to be only $11.69 and 10 cents if you'd like to get it. So what a value, a $4,000 ring for $11.69. And just one, yeah, just the one there on that rare pear shape. And see what I mean by semi-bezel? So it's got a little bit of that platinum around it, but then it's still prong set too. So it's super secure in that mounting, and then it's like the backdrop is your beautiful tapered baguettes that run that channel. Yes, you got the Indicolite. Thank you so much. I've got another rarity here. So we've got another rare cat's eye, and it's going to be cat's eye alexandrite, the dual phenomena stone, which is item number 1120013, and that would be a one only as well. So again, these are the pieces you receive. Everything going out. Make sure you're on the phone lines fast when you see something you love. Got all the rarity here. This is our 86-point round. Cat's eye, yeah. Sure. Sure. Indicolite, you got it. Who's this for? Just so I can get their attention so they don't miss it. Here's the Indicolite that we just saw. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Yes. Thank you. Trillion tourmaline gone. And does that help out? There it is, Sean. So have them take a look at that from the inside. You will never be disappointed by these platinum settings. They have so much weight and feel to them. So that one's already gone. And here's our cat's eye alexandrite. So this is different than a cat's eye chrysoberyl. Even though they belong to the same family, this is vastly different. It's actually, look at that diamond weight, 95 points in the diamond weight in the bridge as well. Very special. So guys, only 3 items left only from the show so far. So if you want any of those, it would be the ruby earrings the butterfly ring, and the trapeche for under $1,000. So make sure you're dialing in early to get those favorites. Here's the one that's going to go equally as fast. Round cat's eye alexandrite. So what does this mean? Yeah. I was saying if you're really right between on that one, you might want to go up. Go up a quarter or a half. Right now, I wear, let me just feel it one more time. I wear a 5.5, and it's a 5 3/4 right now. And it feels, I would say, just a quarter size snug. So I would say if you're on the verge anyways, go up a half size. If you're really true, go up a quarter. That's what I would recommend. So you can tell me the ring size and I can go ahead and tell you what I think, if that's easier. All right, so here we go. That's gonna be the cat's eye alexandrite round. So this would have a subtle color change. It's not gonna be as bright as a faceted stone. It's not gonna go pure red, but it's got a subtle color change to it, in addition to what you always see, which is the chatoyan effect you're seeing go north-south right now, which is that chatoyancy. So 95 points in the diamond. It is a bridge. So the diamonds in the double row, side to side, will go all the way through and underneath that centerpiece and that halo. Looks great. It's a teeny size right now, so let me just try it on for you on the pinky, and we can change the gold color if you'd like us to. But I think with the chatoyancy, the color it is, which stays true, I would just leave it in the white metal. I think that looks great. But if you only wear yellow or only wear rose, go ahead. That's your choice. But here's what we're going to do for value, and it's got a great finishing on the inside, and look at how thick that gold is. We don't mess around on our gold weights. We always put in a premium amount of gold for you. And this one's going to be only, well, you know what? Skip the whole $39.99 deal again. I'm going to make this $1,399 only. That's it, and that's all. So a huge value on our that's our only cat's eye alexandrite of the show. Yes. Yes. Index or middle, either way. Either way, Gladys. It's a big enough size of a ring that it would work either way. So whatever you're comfortable with, it doesn't sit up too high, so it would work on an index finger, Gladys, so it's totally up to you. All right, thank you so much. We got a bangle. Ooh. Blanca, do you think she's in a hurry, or could we wait for our top of the hour to do this? Because I haven't seen this bangle since it debuted. So, we've got, she's on the line. She's not on the line. Okay, so Blanca, we're going to show something very special that a lot of you don't know exists, because I've heard that through the grapevine. You didn't see it when it premiered. So we have a very special piece. You know what? Top of the hour, I'm going to flash it on my wrist. We are only about 13 minutes away, by the way, from the top of the hour. So this is not a long wait. But wait till you see what is going to come out to play that I am a little bit stunned. Having not seen this since, gosh, it was months and months and months ago. This is the designer bangle that is one of our all-time best sellers in a bangle. And yet it is so heavy, so thick, so solid, and big diamonds all the way across the top. That's coming up at the top of the hour. Stay with me, 13 more minutes. We'll do it for everybody. Here was the cat's eye alexandrite, one only there, and then we are ready to go. But that's a great stackable, by the way. I know most people who own that. I've got many, many friends who own many of those bangles because they go to the big French designer and they spend like $45,000 a bangle, which is great for them. It doesn't work for me. So, and they have like 8 of them on at one time. So, okay, we're going to bring you our version, which is better gold, meaning more of it, and better diamonds, and you're going to get a great value. So let me show what I think is our best aqua value here. And then, you know what, I think a lot of you were asking about that rubellite from the flash. So let me just show that really quickly because it is a fancy cut, and look how pretty this is. Another designer piece here, and it's going to be 1125058. So we'll get to that designer diamond burnished bangle. Amazing. Do your comparison shopping now if you want to go online and head to the you-know-who website, the red boxes with the gold script and all of that, French designer. They do that bangle famously, and theirs is not nearly as weighty and hefty as ours is. And so I'm really proud of that bangle and helped design it myself and made sure that it was just perfected for you. So we're going to have that for you coming up in just about 11 minutes. But here's our rubellite. It's platinum, by the way, so a 365 carat weight. So you got 1 point of carat weight for every day of the year. And it's also a fancy cut. So you get this tapered. Think of it like an emerald cut, but instead of being completely up and down at the same level, it's got that tapering to it. Plus, it's 31 points in big diamonds. big, round, brilliant white diamonds that you have. And that's going to be, well, look at that. Essentially, on average, you can see one's larger and two are smaller. But that's going to be, of course, an average of about 5 points apiece. So really special, bigger diamonds. Look at the glow, though. We never expect rubelites. Rubelites, one of their inherent characteristics is that they are even more included than typical tourmalines. This stone is bright and glowy. A lot of times they get their depth of color in their rich reds and their rich fuchsias because they are so included. Not the case here. This is amazing. And wait till you see how pretty this is on the hand, because that little bit of tapering effect is really super elongating, very attractive on. Stays in platinum, of course. Watch this. You're seeing the glow, but that's actually where it faces directly to the camera. And look at that. You see that stone's clarity. And I love that almost like more red band that's running through it. I don't think that's going to be something you see when you're wearing it. That's just a more subtle kind of difference when it's up close. And this one's also a tiny size, but I'm going to put it on the ring finger anyways, because I don't think that's a pinky ring at all. It's got a nice size to it. But look at what that does. Chic, isn't it? One only, huge markdown. What is this? Why is it marked down? It's never even been on the air. Oh yeah, it's our 4th of July weekend sale. Everything's marked down. Doesn't matter. We're not doing the $49.99 at all, not even close. Blowout time is here. This is it. If you shop one event all year, it's the 4th of July event. It really is. They don't get any deeper of a discount than what you're seeing this weekend. And the weekend is almost over. That's the other thing. It's Saturday and we're nearly halfway through the show. So let's go and let's get you your favorites. And let's not do even $2,500 on this rubelite. Specialty as can be. 9 minutes away from the designer bangle. Big aqua coming up. You let me know if you like this one. It's not even $25, $24, or $23.99. It's a magnificent stone. And just in my mind, the way you want to set a magnificent stone is with more simple diamond weights on the side. Big diamonds, but more simple elegance to the style. And it's not even $23.99. I'm blowing it out. $22.99 plus an extra $230 off that price. So that'll actually be all the way down to $2,069. It's just a little over $2,000 to get that ring home to you, just as it is in that platinum setting. Really, truly important diamonds with it. So that's our one only there. And that, of course, is what you get. And then we're going to show you, we've got a big top of the hour. We'll do the bangle and ruby earrings. The ruby earrings are limited. And the diamond bangle is also limited. I was just looking at the quantity of what's in stock. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't be doing such a buildup. We've got very limited sizes and colors available. So we'll talk about that at the top of the hour. Be ready for that diamond designer bangle, especially for those of you, even if you're going, oh good, I can skip the top of the hour because I already own it, because I know a lot of you do. This is where today you might very well think about stacking, which is kind of the look really by those who own this bangle. Rarely do you see a gal just wearing one of this designer style. So that's where I want you to think about and consider. If you already have that bangle that's coming up at the top of the hour that I flashed, you may want to seriously consider getting another, getting a different gold color and stacking them on the wrist, or getting it as a gift, because it is a wonderful classic bangle that, let me tell you, will never go out of style. So that's coming up in about 8 minutes. We still have our fancy cut rubelite if you'd like it. I'm going to get to a really, really, really special aqua here. It's our biggest of them all. And you know what? Since we're going to have that bangle for the top of the hour by request, why don't we just get our ruby earrings out now? This was the top of the hour, but because they are so ridiculously limited and so affordable, and you hear rubies and you know we do Burma and you hear about a drop earring with diamonds, you figure that's going to be probably $5,000 or $6,000. That is what I love about this discount and this value. And isn't this really the greatest weekend to be shopping? I think it is. Take a look. We're going to show you the rubelite one more time. That's still here if you'd like it. Now let me set up these gorgeous ruby drops. It's one of those drops that's more wearable though, I think. And it's got that little butterfly floral X marks the spot motif right up top, leading into your pear-shaped ruby. And then there it is. Wow. Rubies match number one. I know that sounds basic, but it's not. It's not easy to match Burma rubies and make them as identical as these are in the pear shapes. This is going to be very quick. 111-9183. Come on in early. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. You get to decide. It's your preference in gold color. But what I don't have is enough to go around for everybody who's going to want one. That's for sure. They're the lever back style. So again, all self-contained, great, hinge style, makes it easy to put on. Carat 30 though, in your Burma rubies that are private collection, that's why they're glowing. with such an amazing transparency that's so rare to find in ruby. Plus, you're also getting 58 points in diamonds. That is no small feat in an earring. They're going to start with the diamonds in front of the lever back, lead down to that bigger round brilliant, then your little butterfly crisscross, then the halo around the stones themselves that match to perfection. And let me show you what one looks like from a distance, because you're probably curious as to the length. Take a look at this, and we'll get to the length here. They're a little over an inch, so nothing too over the top dramatic. Nothing that takes them out of, I don't think, even daytime wearability. I don't think. It's 1.25 inches top to bottom, as you see there. Let me pop one on for you, though. That'll make it a little easier to gauge. But I'll tell you, if you're a ruby fanatic, or you know that a ruby earring is just normally way out of budget, way out of price point, get ready. $49.99 earrings. That's it. But here's what I've got going on. We are very busy on the lines already. I'm so glad to see it. I think we have a lot of ruby lovers out there ready to go, ready to shop, understanding that the values, and there are certain things in this world that should never go on discount. A Burma ruby is one of them. A matched pair of Burma rubies is definitely one of them. And then you load it up with almost 2/3 of a carat in diamonds in your color of gold, whatever you like. And yet they're not $49.99. This is why so many are dialed in early. You understand the urgency of this sale event. You know the values, you see the drops in price, you know that wherever I stop with that drop in price, and as good as that is, you're getting a better value. You're getting a better discount, a bigger discount. That's what's so great about this, and that's what they look like. Tell me those aren't the most gorgeous earring and that beautiful design, and yet really wearable for a drop. And let's go back to look at those stones close up, because that's so impressive. Yes. Thank you. Rubelite Fancy Cut is now spoken for in the platinum. Thank you, thank you. And here's what we'll do on this pair. And come on in on the early side, because we don't want you to miss out on anything today. That's for sure. Just dial before you even think about the price tag. It is the way to get in, and this is not going to be $49.99 for the pair. They're not even half of that price at $2,500. We're going lower. We're making it better. There's no way to top the values you're seeing during this event. There's just simply no way. No way you can top what we're doing. And instead, by the way, we only have 4 minutes. This is going to take us to our top of the hour. The bangle is coming up. So wait no longer. Diamond designer bangle, the piece you will live your life in. That is such a small investment to get such a look. So get ready. But $25? No. $2,000? No. $19.99 is amazing. That's not where I'm going. You get a better value than even $1,500, and you know how rare earrings are. They are tough, tough, tough to make, to create. The matching in the rubies is there. It's not $15, $14, $13. They're not even $12.99. You need to be on the lines ready to go. What can I say? This is one of the most amazing values we've ever had already. But I'm not stopping there. You've got a better value coming your way, and it's not even $1,199. Oh, good. We have, oh my gosh, that's pretty. Who's this for? Landy. We've got another panther coming up. And you know what? Matches the earrings. Landy, we've got rubies and diamonds and a panther ring coming up for you. This is not, okay, I want to get this and the panther ring in before the top of the hour. So let's make this even better so we can sell them fast. That's the goal. That's the mission. Let's not even do $11.99, $10.99. Let's go under $1,000. And make them $999. And by the way, you still get an extra 10% off, so that'll actually be $900, well, actually less than $900 if you want to have those ruby drop earrings in your collection. Amazing. And let us know who's got them, and then we're going to give those 60 seconds, and then we're going to talk about another panther that has rubies and diamonds together. Oh, yes. So we're going to see all of that coming up. And yes, we do have that designer bangle just literally 2 minutes away. So lots to get to. It's going to be that kind of show. Stay with us. Have your phone in hand. You might even want to just punch our number in, so you got to press one button, the speed dial, redial situation. You want to be in quickly on any of these values here today. I don't know what's going to get better than that in value. $8.99 and change for a ruby drop earring. Sensational. All right, we're going to be moving. Got a lot to do, and we've got a lot of inventory to go through as well. And keep the requests coming if you've got them. Also, we'll help you out with those. Okay, big panther ring coming up. Ruby earrings are still here? No, we'll wait it out for 16 more seconds here. Then we're going to show Landy this new panther. Rubies. Oh, it's got emeralds too. Oh no, this is like my favorite here. Oh, See, why don't I get to see these pieces? I haven't even seen this piece before. And it's so stunning. Oh, I love this one. Okay, so it's going to be a very quick one to go. Call me on the ruby earrings because they're still here. I don't know how, I don't know why, but we got to keep moving. So let's take a look at this. Starting with, yep, it's an emerald collar. Have you ever seen a panther wear jewelry? It's like this one is wearing an emerald collar, and those are beautiful emerald cut emeralds. It's 112564, and then that leads around to the diamonds, pave across the top of the head, beautiful ruby eyes, piercing, and then this is latched on to this bit that's got the diamond pave on the other side. It's 18 karat gold. You're getting 38 points of emeralds. You're getting a 7-point ruby weight here in addition to 27 points in diamonds, and the detail is amazing. And there's something about the smooth. We had the textured panther to start the show that had all the texture. Now this one's got the smooth gold, all highly polished, and that is a fierce look. So 38 points in the emerald, 7 points in the ruby, 27 points in the diamonds. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here. We only have one, and then we're almost to the top of the hour, and that designer diamond bangle are truly, truly one of our all-time bestsellers of any category: rings, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, anything. One of our all-time bestsellers is coming up, top of the hour. Wouldn't even be here unless you requested it. So a big thanks to Blanca for requesting it. Let's get this one on the hand here and show it to you this way first. And you can see this is kind of the back of that neck there that shows you the emeralds into the diamonds, into the rubies, and then just perfectly balanced so that you see all the good stuff as it sits on the hand. And that's 18 karat solid gold too. And it's not going to be $39.99 any longer. We've got one only here. One only. There's so much to look at. I love pieces that wrap around like this where they have that asymmetry so that every angle that you or somebody else sees it, all the perspectives give you something fun to look at. And it's not $2,000. It's not $19.99. To see those emeralds really add something to it, doesn't it? And they're not going to be, you know what, it's not going to be, it's only one only. It's not even going to be $19 or $18 or $17.99. I'll blow it out right now, $1,699. That is a price tag we have not seen often with this sale. Here's what I'm doing. That's actually going to come down to $1,529 and a dime. So $1,500, just a little over $1,500 to get that one to you if you'd like to own it. So $16.99, and that was for Landy, but it's going to be that first caller situation, and then it's bangle time. And get ready, because this is not going to last. I'm looking at these quantities in the gold colors, and I'm a little nervous about it. 112-1625 is next for our top of the hour. A special welcome to everybody on this big 4th of July holiday weekend. Oh, do we have a sale going on, and it is spectacular in every way. Glad you're with us today. It's Saturday. We're live from Los Angeles. Glad you're with us. Happy summer. Happy 4th weekend. Hope you've had a good one. We have just a few hours left here going on to the sale. It's one of our biggest sales. It's really, they don't get bigger. And I say one of just because this is a sale event that sometimes we'll do once a year, sometimes we'll do twice a year. But when you think about a year that goes by, to only see 1 or 2 times that we see ever discounting to this level, that's incredible. If there is a time that you say, I'm going to go ahead and set a little bit of shopping time aside to shop something that I've been wanting, something that I love, something I've been thinking about, it's now. Well, it could not be a better moment than right now to take advantage of this very bangle. This bangle is truly one of our all-time best sellers. I was able to give you a little heads up when it did premiere, and because it's a design we know, it's a status design that we've seen for years and years and years out of some of the most elite, really one of the most elite fine jewelers in the world, but it's also a classic. So it's really one of those that doesn't have necessarily as specific a look as, let's say, Panther jewelry or something like that, but it's one of those that, because of that, is so universal. A piece doesn't become a bestseller just by being a good deal. It really has to appeal to most, and that's exactly what this bangle does and did. And now it gets to be back during this sale event where you are now going to see the by far lowest price it's ever been or ever can be. So this is the moment you take advantage. And like I said, for everybody who already owns one, because a lot of you do, I'm aware of that, this is the time to come back. Get another color, get another style, get another one so you can stack and build and create that spectacular stacked bangle look that we all love right now. And it's also a great gift idea because it is truly universal. A gal that's in her tweens could wear this all the way and up to the rest of us. I mean, it really is that universal style that happens to be the hottest look in jewelry. So it also tends to be worn a lot. I will just point out, this is oftentimes one, almost always, if I see somebody wearing the nail bangle, they're usually wearing this one beside it. But sometimes when you go out there, out and about, and you shop this style, it's a little bit complex. And I mean, they usually lock into place. You need a separate device to even unlock or unscrew your bangle. That can be complicated. So what we did was we said, let's just give it this incredibly sturdy double clicking latch that is all going to be the sleek, seamless, mirror finish gold. It is hefty, it is weighty, it is solid. When you see the depth of this bangle, you're going to say, that's solid, that's not hollowed out. This is a heavy piece. Let's take a look at it. It is an icon. It truly is. And I love that we're seeing now, I only have the white gold here, it looks like, in the studio to show you, which I know is a shame because we love the yellow gold as well. And there's also a rose gold option. However, it is item number 1121625. This is a major piece. And what I'm going to do is actually, you're seeing the gorgeous diamonds, which is a big story here. But what's even more important, I think, is showing you the profile, the sides, the back, the insides. The depth of this bangle is really something to behold because there is tons, and I mean tons of gold. And that is solid. This is not hollowed out. It is one of the heavier pieces we do. It's an amazing, amazing value. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the lucky 7 stones here as well. So 7 stones may have some meaning to you. They're really meant to go halfway across the bangle. They're all large stones. You can see it's only 77 points in the diamond. So what does that mean? That means you're getting 77 points among 7 stones. Each and every diamond across the top is 11 points in a round brilliant diamond. This is specialty. It really is. It is truly spectacular. So here we go. I am so excited about this piece. All you have to do is call. Now, if you're wondering, okay, so how does this latch? How does this close? Here it is. We had to keep the whole thing smooth and sleek. So instead of figure eights and all of that, everything's done for you inside the bangle. It's like the bangle locks itself. It has this one little button hinge. I'm going to show you now. When you press down on the one side of the little button here, let me show it to you on the hand, and we'll show you, and we're busy on the lines already because we're limited on white, yellow, and rose. So see how it just practically disappears? You'll feel that little button. You give it a little press right here, and then it opens up. Do you see there's 2 little grooves there? That's so when you push it together, it's going to lock itself. There are 2 grooves because it's essentially locking internally. You'll click it, and you'll hear 2 clicks. It's really sturdy. It's really secure, and then it's completely smooth and seamless once again. So again, when you actually put it on, this is so easy. Watch, button opens it up. You're going to open up that hinge, doesn't fly open. It's got a nice resistance to it. You pop it onto your wrist. Listen to this. Click, click. It clicks twice. We have an average, and we have a large size for you. So, or are we only doing average on this because it looks like I only have an average. Okay, got it. So we are going to do the large size. It's all average in stock. So we can do the large size. Again, this is how it works. If you wear a 6.5, up to a 7, up to a 7.5, you get the average. If you wear anything larger than a 7.5-inch bracelet, you get the large. It's that simple. It's that easy. There's just a little bit more for the large because obviously there's more gold. It's the same diamond weight, but more gold. And I know this white gold reflects a lot, so I'm going to put it at a weird angle so you can see that's all mirror finished white gold. I love it in the yellow. I would seriously consider getting 1 of each if you wear all 3 gold colors. Look at that. Again, you push it, clicks closed, you'll hear 2 clicks, then it's locked. Get on those phone lines. Let's go back to the close-up and show you. Every diamond is set into the gold. They are burnished, so it is completely smooth. There is not a prong in this bangle. It doesn't catch on anything. It will not catch. It will not ruin a sweater. It will not scratch the children that you're holding in your arms. It is just smooth, seamless, sleek, and chic. It's all the things, and you can get as many as you want. I truly recommend getting another. We are completely jammed on our phone lines, and I have no price up there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this average a really incredible value. You will be impressed, okay? I have a very high standard when it comes to jewelry. I know you do too. It's why we shop together and enjoy it so much, is because we all have like standards when it comes to jewelry. And let me tell you, before you go out and spend $40,000, $30,000, something like that on this bangle. There's a lot of versions that have no diamonds, by the way. They just have a little engraving. It's a little circular engraving, and that's that. This is the one with the diamonds, which is a huge upgrade. Of course, our diamonds are VS diamonds as well. Gotta love and appreciate that. This is what we're gonna do for value. It's better than even, and you're not paying $40,000. The average size is the one that most people get. It works for everybody who wears a 6.5 all the way up to a 7.5-inch bracelet. So think about what size bracelet you typically wear. Go average or large. It's really simple. It'll fit. The diamonds stay up top because it is an oval shape. It clicks closed. It's got the closure on the outside. That's going to allow you to have all those diamonds. Remember, it's an oval shape, not a round. So it's hinged. It clicks closed. It's super easy to put on. This is not a bracelet you're going to struggle with. It's as easy to put on as truly a hat. I mean, honestly, it's as easy as just putting on a hat. That's how easy. Sleek, seamless. You're going to love it. And get another if you already have it, because you know you'd love 2 or 3. And this is the day to get it, because it's never been priced like this. It's an incredible value bestseller. I can't believe we're doing this. $4,000 it should be for those big diamonds. It's not going to be. The weight is incredible. If you are tired of tinny, hollowed out, aluminum feeling tinny jewelry, you got to go here. Try it. You will love it. It's like going back to the jewelry you bought in the 80s when gold weight really was a non-factor, because gold wasn't expensive then. It wasn't $2,300 an ounce, so you could put in unending amounts of gold into jewelry. This is like going back to a different era of fine jewelry. You will love it. Solid on the inside, so there's nothing to catch, nothing that's going to, pinch the skin or pull those little hairs. It is just completely ease of wear, and it's luxury. It's luxury at a teeny tiny price, and not $4,000 teeny tiny, $3,000 or $2,000. It's not even $2,000. The average length or the average size is going to be $1,999. But today, you get it for essentially $200 off that price, which makes it $1,799 and change. So that's an incredible value. And that's why I bet you a lot of people are going to take 3 and 4 and 5 of them. You know why? You could get as many as you want and still not pay what you would in designer retail for one. You can get it as a great gift idea. Take a look, because I got to keep track of quantity here. We have white, yellow, and rose. Operators, will you do me a favor? I have to keep track of the quantities. So we have only a certain number in each gold color. So I need to know which one do you want, because we can't sell these and make them later. And by the way, the large, if you need it, is only 15% more. So, which actually is kind of more or less canceled out by your 10% off. So you're really only paying 5% more than $19.99 if you want the large with the discount, if that makes sense. So the large is actually going to be 15% more. I'll calculate what that is for you exactly. And we have busy lines. Operators, please let me know. I have to keep track. I cannot oversell these. How much? Rose gold, 1. Okay. How many? Average, I don't need to know the size, I just need to know the gold. Which one? White, thank you. You've got a rose, you got a white. Thank you so much. I got to keep track. Victor, which color are you getting? Yellow, thank you. Joanne, what color are you getting? White, thank you. Joyce, what color are you getting? Finding out. Andy, what color are you getting? Jess, what color are you getting? Allison, what color are you getting? I need to know. And by the way, thank you, Tony, for figuring that out. $22.99 plus, remember, that would be the $22.99, but you're still going 10% off. So $19.99 becomes, of course, $17.99 and 10 cents. The $22.99 for the large, that's again, the large size is for anybody who wears a 7.5 or larger. So if you wear an 8-inch or you wear an 8 1/4 or 7 3/4, go with the large, and that's going to be only $22.99. But remember, it's less 10%, so $2,069 is what the large will be. So we've got to wrap it up. How many do you have? Thank you. You've got another one? So we've got another one going out. And we've got another yellow and another white over here. Someone just got 2, and this is solid. I cannot express, and I just, again, it is amazing to see that finishing that is as smooth. It's just like you turned it inside out. The same depth of gold you have on the front is what you have in the back. That's the back. That's the front. So everything is solid. This is not a tinny little piece like, how most pieces look like a sheet of paper as far as their depth is concerned. Another white gold going out for Andy's collar. Jess, how many have you taken? Okay, none. Okay, so I haven't heard from a couple of people. I got to make sure I don't want to oversell these, because then we're going to have to call you and say we can't do it. So this is where you need to be on the phone lines ready to go. We have way too many people on the phone lines and out there who want this bangle at this incredible value where you're saving at least $200. That's amazing. I mean, you take $19.99, which is that very special value to start with, and you start taking an extra couple $100 off. That is extremely important. So we have got $19.99, which comes down below $1,800 if you want the average, which is where most of you go, and then only $22.99, which is actually only a little over $2,000 if you want the large size. So make sure you're just getting whichever is your favorite. Get them today. They stack beautifully because they have that nice straight squared off edge. So they're really going to stack very well. We got to give it 60 seconds because I'm looking at 2 left in the white gold only. The yellow gold, we only have 3 left right now, except one. Oh, never mind. We have 2 left in the yellow gold and 1 left in the rose gold. That is it. So it's last call time on this bangle. Make sure you're dialed in here very, very quickly. That is an incredible chance to pick it up. And when you look at, again, this is how we did it. We had to really put this extra time and workmanship into making sure the closure made sense. It's a very difficult and expensive closure to make because you have that little button, but again, everything internally is locking. There's no figure 8 safeties that would really ruin the look. It would really take away from that sleek squared off style. So instead, everything is done internally so that this is the button where you open it up, you press that down. When you do, it releases. It's super easy. Then all you do to latch it is push it together. Make sure you hear 1 and 2. You got to hear 2 clicks because there's actually those 2 locking grooves that then lock inside. So it's like your figure 8s are built in. It's so cool. So this is last chance. We've got our final 5 seconds remaining. That is a bangle you have to have. And I know that we're very rarely talking about must-have pieces when it comes to fine jewelry. I think this is about as must-have as the fine jewelry category gets, and it's great for gifting. It's wonderful. I mean, honestly, I know it's July. It's the beginning of July. It's probably hard when it's 125 degrees outside to think about sleigh bells ringing, but you know what? Is that value going to come back between now and Christmas? Is it going to come back between now and Hanukkah? Do you have an event in the next 6 months leading up to the end of the year? Is there an event coming up next year? Like a wedding, a milestone, retirement, birthday, whatever. This is the bangle. Just get it now. Life is not a dress rehearsal. You got the value now. You got the savings now. Get it and start wearing it and start enjoying it. Yes. I don't, unfortunately, do we? We checked and we don't. I'm so sorry. It's beautiful in the yellow gold because I remember how lovely it looks in the yellow gold from when it was very first presented. So you will love it. You know what our yellow gold looks like, our mirror finish yellow gold. I have something that can kind of help you to gauge. Right now I've got something here in front of me that's got a large gold presence that's sleek and mirror finish. So let me show you this. This is to, if that helps at all to see yellow gold and then imagine the diamonds. It's kind of like imagine all that squared off style with the yellow gold and then the diamonds set within it. Beautiful in the yellow, doesn't take away from the white bright diamonds at all. In the yellow gold, they really stand out, they pop. Again, they're all set seamlessly. They're set flush down into the gold of this bangle. So are you getting another? All right, so we've got very few remaining now. You're gonna have to ask your operators here, see if your favorite gold color is still available, and gifting, gifting, gifting. If you are getting that milestone birthday anytime in the future, get this bangle now. It's only going to be more. Gold is going up, diamonds are going up. So as you wait, if you say, I'll get it next year, that's a classic. I'm sure they'll have it again. The problem is with gold and diamonds going up the way they are, you can wait till later, but you're going to be paying more. And you certainly would be paying more even at the normal price, which was incredible, by the way. These are incredible prices. The fact that you're taking at least $200 extra off those prices today because you're shopping the 4th of July event, that makes it even better. So please feel free, take what you'd like, get it for gifting ideas. Anybody would love to wear it. It's that style that works no matter if she's traditional, if she wears vintage pieces, if she wears modern pieces, if she loves designer or doesn't, if she pays attention to labels or doesn't. Honestly, it's one of those classics that truly works for everybody. If you love Art Deco, you'll love it. If you love modern, you'll love it. If you love really traditional and classic, you'll love it. It does not matter. It's just a wearable piece that everybody's going to love. And the best part is it's quality. It's built right. It's got the gold weight that we love. It's got the big important diamonds. Again, those are 11 points each. 11 points. Round brilliant. Diamonds set into the gold. It could not be better. 77 points, 7 stones, 11 points each. It's fantastic. So let's move on. Thank you so much for that request. Again, beautiful, beautiful idea. And then we've got a quick wheel to show you. We've got some rings to blow out here. So we'll do some one-of-a-kinds. And I thought, if we're just going to put one-of-a-kinds up here, we could put them all up together and make it really fast and easy here. So I have got, check this out, we've got a gorgeous black opal, and we've got a ruby. It's a ruby that creates a little floral butterfly design. Or then maybe you like a Malaya garnet with that pinky purple color. Or how about a gold quartz coming right up? So we've got a few to choose from here. They're all going to be the same price. It's a little discount wheel in the set of 4. You could take all of them. You could take one of them. You could take 2 of them, whatever you want to do. But the value is going to be second to none. Yes, Sean? Trapiche from earlier. Thank you. Who was that? Thank you, Lori. Congratulations on the Trapiche. We only have, I think, just 3 pieces left from the entire show so far. So give us a call if you have any questions. Or actually, did anybody get the ruby drops? Actually, we may have the ruby drop earrings here as well. Okay, so 4 rings, all one of a kinds. Keep calling on the bangle, by the way. Check with your operators. See if we have your favorite gold color or get another. Why not? When you got the savings you have today, this is the day to do it. But let's take a look at what we have here for you. It is going to be very special, and This is really important, isn't it? We've got the gold quartz, which is a 1 carat in the back. That's going to be surrounded by 38 points in diamonds. By the way, platinum, 18 karat and 14 karat are on this wheel. The platinum piece is going to be the opal right up front. That's platinum. The rest are gold. The 18 karat is the flower ring with the rubies. The other two are 14 karat. So our Malaya is 14 and our gold quartz is 14. There's your platinum. There is your 18 karat. So let me know which one you like, because they are all one onlys. They are all going to stay as is except the Malaya and the gold quartz. Those in the 14K can be changed. Yes. Show the Malaya garnet. You got it. We'll try it on. We'll give you some information, and that's going to be 112-3950. Here's the Malaya pear shape. It is so rare. Carat 41 in the Malaya garnet. It's got pinks, purples, and kind of a little bit of a blue tone to it. That will be 141, Sean, with 22 points in burnished diamonds. This kind of matches the bangle we just had. Same kind of burnishing with the diamonds on the sides, and everything up here. One onlys. We're going to rock your world with the price tag. They are, yeah, I see what you did there, Tony. Phenomenal. Fourth. I mean, even though it's really the 6th now, right? But it still is. We're celebrating the 4th with discounts and probably making them a 4th of the price they should be, if you will. It's not going to be $39.99. Okay, let's do it. Let's make them a 4th of what they should be and make them $999, plus you get an extra 10% off. So we're going to make them $899 and change for any one of those 4 you like. The black opal and platinum, the gold quartz in the back in the 14K, which you can change the gold color, or you can get the Malaya garnet on the left or the rubies in 18 karat gold on the right. We'll give it 60 seconds. Last call. 60 seconds. Which one would you like? 18 karat. The rubies, by the way, are 80 points in rubies. Pear shapes, but you get a little quartet. And then lots of bigger pave. You see what they did with the big diamond in the middle and then the pave and the bigger stones as well. 61 points in diamond weight there with your rubies. Then we have the gold quartz. Then we have the Malaya. That's our opal. Lightning Ridge, best black opal, blues and greens with the baguettes around it. Okay, it's a no-go on that wheel. All right, let's move on. Lots to do. And of course, we are approaching that halfway point of the show. The Paraíba is in 10 minutes. So I told everybody earlier, we have a Paraíba discount today on a 1 carat Paraíba. It's only 10 minutes away. So we're going to bring out that big Paraíba deal. And I know we just got busy on the phone lines here. So thank you so much. And again, hi, Michael. Good morning. Thank you so much. Oh, did you? Oh, that's fantastic. Michael, I didn't know. Well, thank you so much for shopping that Omega necklace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and good, the bracelet. Yes, by the way, that diamond bracelet is a unisex style. Men wear that bracelet too. Yes. Opal, you got it. And which one? You want the opal too? Okay, so a couple of people on the opal. There's only one. Let me know who's got it. It's a size 4 right now. So if you don't mind, I'm going to put that on my pinky. It's 4351. There it is on the hand. Blues and greens. Yes. Ruby, gone. Yes. Try on the quartz. You got it. So this is the opal. Did you get it, Sean, or did you, Andy? There's the opal. The opal, by the way, is 107. 29 points in baguette diamonds in platinum. Stays in platinum. I'll go to the ruby next, even though it's already gone. Let's try it on for your caller. That's going to be the ruby is 1124323. There's the ruby, 18 karat yellow gold as it stays. The 80 points in the pear-shaped rubies. And this one, which one? Opal gone and the ruby's gone. And now we're going to try on the gold quartz. As I move the opal aside, here's the gold quartz on the hand, which is going to be 4667 is the item number on that one. That gold quartz is going to be 1 carat exactly. Plus you get the diamonds on the sides, 38 points. That's a pure halo first, then a couple of rows of diamonds beyond that. 1 carat gold quartz, 38 points in diamonds, and that one's currently in the white gold, but you can change it. We usually see our gold quartz in the yellow just to pair up with the natural color of gold as it's found in nature. So you have that option. So our Malaya is here. The gold quartz is here. There are the two options left at basically $8.99 and 10 cents if you'd like either one of those. Thank you on the opal. Thank you on the ruby. We're going to keep on moving. And how about a big aqua? Or again, we've got just a few minutes now, 7.5 minutes till we get to that beautiful 1 carat Paraíba that is on the way. Thank you so much for shopping that bangle. Again, men's or ladies, just get the large. If you're getting it for a gentleman, get the large size is likely what they'll need. And then of course, that fabulous average size. So either way, right around either $1,800 or $2,000 on that bangle, you got to take it. Then let's talk a little bit about this big aqua. I mean, just to show you in comparison, this aqua's coming up. It is so spectacular. It's last look at it because it's going to go. It has to, can't stay here when it's the kind of value we have right now. It's 1120254. Look at that Sierra, Santa Maria, just everything we want and more. Because it's not just a light, barely there blue. It's got super saturated sky blues, thank you, and here's what we're going to do on a 632 stone with a carat and a half in diamonds. Signature mounting. It has a 632 size. That's ginormous anyways for an aqua. But then you get this diamond weight, and it's in the signature style, which is going to give you full finished inside under gallery work. Big pave sides here really anchors it, right? That's necessary. When you got a stone that big, you really want to make sure it's not sitting on a little tiny band, because otherwise it's not going to be properly supported, and therefore it's not going to properly sit on the hand. This is how it does. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to try it on the hand for you. We're going to show you that way, and then you're going to absolutely love how this one comes down in price. And I know this one is not what we're going to expect. You're going to probably still expect it to be somewhere, and it should, 6,000, 5,000, somewhere in that neighborhood, when you've got everything you have. The most deluxe aqua we're looking at right here. And it's not going to be anywhere near 5,000, 4,000. It's not even $39.99. It is as deluxe as it gets. Just a friendly reminder, with 10% off everything, your bigger savings are on your bigger pieces. It's lovely to save any amount of money, but $100 is one thing. When you've got the higher end museum pieces at stake, you're saving a lot more. You can save up to $10,000 on an item. We have $100,000 items. If you'd like to get them, today's the day to do it, because you would save $10,000. So there is a lot of, again, a lot of attention paid to those high-end museum pieces during an event like this one is. And this one's not even $39. Or, you know, this has never come down this low. Not even close. Can't even fathom what we're doing here. But if you'd like it, Pataiba's on the way. We're 5 minutes away. We've got requests. We've got all that. Keep the requests coming, because we don't have a lot of time left. We're approaching the halfway mark of the Saturday show. So this is the time. Get requests in. Tell us what you'd like to see. This is not $39.99. It's even better. Not even $3,500. It's as big as an aqua gets. When it gets to those sky blue colors, it really gets wild. Take a look. And it's not even $35. We're going to make it $34.99, but there's a $350 savings coming your way. So here's what that's going to mean. It's going to mean $31.49. Oh, the matching ring to the bangle. Perfect. For who? Maria, I'm so glad you asked for this. My goodness, what a cool piece. So this one will be $31.49 and a dime. If you'd like to get that one big aqua, and then we're going to take you right to the bottom of the hour with our diamond band that is the match to the bangle we just brought out. So get ready, and this is going to be a lot of fun. And we actually, you know what? This is going to show you what the yellow gold looks like. We have the yellow gold in the ring, so it'll help you imagine what the yellow gold in the bangle will look like. Sean, yes. Oh, good, yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much for letting me know. All right, so we've got lots of people talking about pieces from earlier as well. Make sure you get all of those requests into your operators also. Let's get to Maria's request here. This is awfully special, and it looks like I'm going to polish these up here because they were not ready for their debut here, but look at this. This is the white gold. Oh, yeah. The exact match, except it's going to have 3 diamonds instead of 7 because it's a ring, not a bangle. It's 1122532. And I do have the yellow gold, so this is going to give you the idea. This was made to be the exact complement, so scaled and sized to match the bangle. Here is the yellow gold, and it needs some polishing. So here it is, 23 points, 3 diamonds only, so they're still plenty large in that they're going to be about 7 to 8. They're really like a 7.5 pointer. So almost 8 points each. Compare that to what we had, 11 points. Again, it's scaled to size. So the ring is amazing. It's 23 points in diamonds. I've got the yellow here to show you, all polished and ready to go. This is made the same way. Same kind of solid finishing on the inside. It's not an under gallery. It's just solid all the way through and through. I'm going to show it to you with the bangle, and oh, are we about to be busy on these phone lines. So come on in very, very early, very early. This is the bangle. So to show you again, this is the bangle hanging out with it. See how they are a match? Let me zoom back. You got to get the ring. This ring is, again, a signature, iconic look. You can see how they look together. Yes. Yes, I can. Here's the designer panther again on the hand, and that was item number 1125-064. So I'm going to go really quickly to the hand here, Tone, and show them this one. Actually, I'm going to face it so you can see the emeralds. There it is. So that's the panther ring we had with the diamonds, the rubies, diamonds, and then the emeralds. The emeralds are in the back along kind of the neckline, back the collar. Then you've got the diamonds. Thank you. That one's gone. Enjoy it. That one's only in yellow gold. And then here we have, so just to show you, the ring is the match to the bangle. So many you just picked up, or maybe you already have the bangle, now you want the ring. The ring also stacks, and I'll show you. So now that you've seen the comparison, and this is the depth of the bangle, I'm going to show you the depth of the ring. The ring, oh, this is good. This is 23 points, white, yellow, or rose. I just don't have the rose gold here, and they're all individually sealed, so I'm taking all these rings out of their little baggies here so I can try them on for you. Don't need to go up on size, just go true to size on this one, and I'll show you. Get a couple. They stack. This could be a wedding band. It could be the makings of a wedding set. You can put it next to, align it with an engagement ring, like a solitaire if you want to. It looks great on the middle finger, the index finger, pinky, thumb. It really works anywhere, but you're going to love it because it's not $19.90. We did the bangle for $19.99, so I can't really do this one for $19.99. So I'll make it better. Look at this. Also, men's or ladies, you can align the diamonds. I stacked, but take a look. That's what it looks like, and I want you to see without the glare here. So you can see I've got a yellow gold on here and a white gold up top. That's how they look singularly. It's plenty of diamonds. And now look at that, the perfect spread with the 3 stones so that they really are set evenly across the finger. And then why not? Why not wear one as an index finger ring? I mean, honestly, it's so sleek. It's that same styling with the burnishing of the diamonds, so it's completely smooth to the touch. You've got to try this. It's not even $9.99. And this is prior to another big savings of 10% off. We're going to light up the lines. Honestly, thumb ring looks amazing. Thumb ring, pinky ring. Again, we are sizing it for you. So you just tell us what size you need for where you want to wear it. How gorgeous is that? And I know it's got a lot of depth to it, which you'll see here from the side. It's the same depth as the bangle is. So remember, it's made completely solid through and through, finished to perfection. You could actually stack and layer them together. Love this look. These are even different sizes yet. Look how they stack perfectly. They're perfect. You could stack, I would say 3 max. If you've got a really, really, really long finger, you could maybe do 4 or 5, but I think 2, they could be ring guards. You could put something in between, kind of like our Wonder Ring. You could stack something in between 2 of them. You can mix and match your gold colors, but they're not even $899 a piece. Let's go back and show you the inside because that's going to look very familiar. It's going to look just like the bangle with that solid. Look at the depth. Are you serious? Look at that. No variation between the top and the bottom in the depth of the gold. It's absolutely incredible, and it's only going to be $888 a ring, except your 10% off actually makes it under $800. It's $799 and 20 cents. So there is no reason. Look at that. Look at that. Solid, 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 solid. This is not hollowed out. That is beautifully done. Yes, and get the bangle with it. I mean, honestly, if you're thinking about the bangle, try it. You will not, you can't go wrong. And it's really under $800 to get the ring. That is, when you feel it, you're going to be amazed. Absolutely amazed at the weight, the feel, the way it glides onto the finger. It's men's or ladies, it's stackable, it's all the things. Just get as many as you possibly can. I got a smudge on that white gold, so let me go ahead and polish that up. They're just one of those things where I do this all the time with my signet ring where I'm always polishing it. You know, I just give it a quick swipe of my, with my sleeve or what have you, and just give it a quick polish, right? When you've got that much mirror finishing and surface area in the gold, you got that sunglass cloth, or you've got that, if you carry one of those little microfibers for your phone, right? Just give it a quick swipe and make sure it's fingerprint free and it just shines and glows. So we have got, there's the yellow, there's the white, beautiful, the triple, of course, the significance of 3, so meaningful. I love the idea that you can get them as matching sets. Since it's unisex, it can definitely be a his and hers. It definitely can be worn. You and a partner wear the same ring. I mean, honestly, it is a look, men's or ladies. So again, timeless, ageless, any style. We'll give it 60 seconds, but it's $799 a ring only. So that is a major value. And yes, thank you, ring going out. What color did they get? We got a yellow gold going out over there. And isn't this helpful? Because now if you were debating on the yellow gold bangle, you can see exactly what it's going to look like. It's going to look exactly like that ring does. So you can feel free. And again, think about stacking them. Think about it. Stack away. Pinky ring, index finger. It doesn't matter. It goes anywhere on the hand. I'm just going to show you a couple ways to wear it. I mean, this is where, ring finger's logical, but you can wear them. I love the stacking. I just think stacking is such a good way to go. We have another yellow gold going out. So I bet you a lot of bangles are going to be going out too now that you see the yellow gold. Maybe you were thinking about it but couldn't quite visualize it. Now you're thinking, okay, now I got to get the yellow gold. This is how they look, 2 of them stacked. Now you could also kind of stagger the diamonds if you want to, or line them up if you want to. Honestly, it looks great either way, but there they are on the finger. Look at how beautiful. And again, just that's still a big pop of diamonds, because remember, the diamonds individually are about 8 points almost. So you've got plenty of size in those diamonds, where we could have gone with a little tiny accent like you see all over now, because diamonds are so expensive. So you see a lot of little accents used where they're little chips where they may not even be fully faceted round brilliance. These are, and they're mighty big in size. Yes? Sure. Just where does she want to see it? Sure, anywhere, you got it. So Sylvia, take a look. I'm going to show you your pink tourmaline again. It was the trillion you picked up, so let me show that on the hand again for you. That was that platinum. Oh, platinum and 18 karat. She's going to be thrilled with the feel of that, because it is definitely, it's weightier than you expect. Even knowing that it's platinum and 18 karat gold. Sylvia, here's your ring that you picked up earlier, that platinum and 18 karat combination. And still busy on the lines for our 3-stone, whether you want to call it the love design, whether you want to call it the triple diamond band, whether you want to call it just the ultimate diamond band. It is right below here on the wheel. So thank you, Sylvia, for shopping that pink tourmaline, and we'll give it a final 60 seconds on this diamond band, and then we are on our way. So that's the band that matches the bangle. And remember, the bangle, if you get the average size, is under $1,800. And if you get the large size, it's just a little over $2,000. Yes, Sean? Hi. Did he? Because he already got the bangle earlier, right? Yay! So you got one to match. Love it. Michael, thank you so much. It is going to, and he just got the bangle a few minutes ago, so now the band to match. Love that. Thank you so much. Totally. It is something everybody can wear. It really, truly is. And there's a lot of bands out there, and we talk about this all the time, because I'm always quoting what a little 2-millimeter band goes for. It's $4,000 to get a 14 karat gold band with no diamonds. That, by the way, is a lot thinner and a lot more lightweight than this band, because they're never built like this. You have the same width in the back as the front. You have the same depth in the front as the back. So it really is. It's an important, weighty style. And we got to get to our Paraíba, because I promised you, Paraíba time is here. I just love the way that ring looks, and I love the way it feels. It's really a good look, but if it doesn't feel good, you're never going to wear it. And this ring feels as amazing as it looks, and vice versa. So, and consider the bangle. Really truly consider it. Do the bangle if you can, because you're going to love the feel and the weight of that one as well. And I know it's a little more money, but it's a really, really, really great value. You can never fully understand till you get it at home and feel it on your wrist. All right, it's Paraíba time. I told you at the bottom of the hour, there'd be an incredible Paraíba opportunity. This is not going to last. That is the problem here. So I've tried to give you as much advance warning as possible. This is Paraíba tourmaline. It is a blue-green stone that is verified as a copper-bearing stone. Copper and manganese are what make these tourmalines so incredibly important, and this is 112-5096. Rocking and rolling with these deals today. Give me a call if you have any requests, because a lot of our best values and our favorites have been by request. So get those in, and we'll help you own them. But this Paraíba is exactly 1 carat in size. When I tell you, I've been just talking about this and chit-chatting about it throughout the day, this will not last, because it is a stunning private collection blue-green tourmaline that is copper bearing, and then the diamond weight around it, 107. We went very heavy on the diamond weight as well. This stone deserves it. If I could put 50 carats in diamonds in a ring, I would do it around Paraíba, because it's just so high-end and so important as a stone category. It deserves everything you can give it. It deserves everything. It is so specialty. And you can change the gold color. It's in white gold now, like we traditionally see our Paraíbas start. But if you want yellow, if you want rose, no problem to do that either. So no issue there. But a lot of diamond weight to go along with it. It's an incredible value. And I know what you're thinking. You're going, Paraíba, sale event? Probably a good idea. If anything needs a sale price, it's usually Paraíba, because it's one of the most expensive stones the world over. It is not going to be, though, and we always put them, we pride ourselves in putting them at a great value so that we can get them to you more affordably than anybody else. Right now, the bigger issue is not affordability as much as it is where you're going to find it. Nobody has it. Nobody's selling it. Nobody's got it. It's one of those that it becomes the bigger challenge just to see it available. And this is no small stone. To get that 1 carat is very impressive. 107 in diamond weight. I want to try it on so you get a sense of the size right now. That's what it looks like on the hand. What a pretty mounting, isn't it? Double halo, yes, but not the standard basic band. It's giving it so much more width on the sides. We talked about this earlier with the aqua. Important to support your center stone properly. so nobody's on the lines. Probably because we're anticipating a $9,999 price, which today would save you an extra $1,000. But before you just consider the 10% off, let's make it a lot more interesting than that. And here's how we do it. You've got to call quickly. It's not going to last. It's one of the most highly valued stones the world over. We've got, oh yeah, you know the deal. White, yellow, rose gold available to you in your size. It's not going to be $9,000. This is why I was talking about this earlier. I don't mention it if there isn't something really, really important to anticipate. It's happening right now. You're not going to have to pay $10,000 or $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000. There are certain thresholds that instantly a 1 carat Paraíba have to meet that they're going to be. And you see it all the time. We have, I would say, more Paraíbas than anyone else in the world up for sale. And the fact that it's here in a beautiful mounting, ready to wear, yes, durable for everyday wear, 7 on the Mohs scale, so you're good there. Tourmaline is wearable every day. It's the rarest form of tourmaline. It's only been found in 3 sources ever. All 3 of those sources are completely finished and mined out. So you just don't see too many options when it comes to this stone. That's why, again, people who have it, like myself, are keeping it. And I'm not a dealer. That's not my work in this business. I offer great pieces to you through television and design. But I got to tell you, if you're a dealer right now and you have Paraíba and that's how you rely, you sell gems to maintain your livelihood, guess what? You're not selling it right now because the prices continue to increase. We're going to do better than $79.99. You will not believe where this is going. I couldn't believe it. And I'm up here virtually every day giving you great values on Paraíba. But they're still usually $40,000, $15,000, $20,000, somewhere in that realm. The fact that we're already below $8,000 on a stone that is 1 carat. This is not a 40-pointer or a 30-pointer. That's usually what you would see a 40-pointer priced at. It's not. It's a 1 carat. It's got over 1 carat in diamond weight. It's enormously pretty. It's super clean. And it's not going to be 7 or 6 or 5 or 4. And usually, historically, when I've had any Paraíba, if it goes under $4,000, like $39.99, it's gone instantaneously. This one is not even $4,000. Call. Early is better. It's the way to get in. It's the only way to ensure that you have a chance at these sale event prices. It is the only way. And it's not going to be $39.99. It's going so much further than that. I don't think anybody can imagine it, which is why I'm encouraging you to just call. Just call. Be ready. Because otherwise, you're going to say, that's the one that got away because I just never saw that coming. I never thought that would happen. I never thought I'd get a chance to own something like that. Well, it's not even $39 or $3,000 or even $2,999. Think about what that is already as a value. And the fact that it's going less than $29, yes, I'm not done. And you still get 10% off. There isn't some kind of Paraíba exemption because it's the world's rarest stone or anything. We're actually doing 10% off everything. So are you ready for this? It is not going to be $29.99. Do you have a Paraíba lover? Are you a collector? Do you not have one? Do you just want to get more because you know how important they are? This will fly. Gorgeous color. Get ready. It's not even $2,500. I just can't say enough about the value. If there's a day to shop anything, it's today. If there's a day to shop the rarest stone out there, it's today because it's not $24.99. I mean, at this point, you get it for the mounting, which is crazy because the Paraíba is worth so much more than the 1 carat 07 diamond mounting, but it's also not $24.99. We're just going to keep on going, and I have a feeling it's going to be very busy on these phone lines. But is everybody going to be able to get one? The answer is no. So this is your chance to pick it up, and nobody has said yet sold. Nobody has claimed it as their own yet, which is a little bit surprising when you've got that kind of value. But it's not even 24. It's not 23. It's not 22. I want to make this simple and easy and just a real show of how much we appreciate you being with us on a big holiday weekend like this one. We're here with you when we're here with you. The only days we're not here are Tuesdays. If it's a holiday, we're here. These are the kind of moments where I just cannot tell you how much we appreciate having your company and having you join us. And these are the kind of values we give as a show of appreciation. It's not 22. It's not 21. It's not $2,099. First caller only. First caller. I can't even imagine ever seeing a Paraíba price this way. And yet it's happening. This is real life. If you're quick, and it's not going to be $2,099. And by the way, you still get 10% off. You still do. You still do, which is going to equate to a big extra savings. And it's not $2,099. I'm blowing it out truly. This is $1,999, which you know is going to be $1,799 and change if you want it. That's another $200 coming off that Paraíba price tag, which is unheard of. And you get a chance to own it, try it, love it, enjoy it, wear it, live in it. That is a collector's stone. So it's only $19.99, but it's really only $17.99 at checkout. Amazing. We'll give it 30 seconds, then it's going to be gone. If it's not already, it's going to be gone. We also have a really pretty Asher cut kunzite, some high-end museum ruby. Get requests in if you have them. We only have about an hour and 15 minutes left in the show. Our entire Saturday is about to wrap. So we just want to make sure if there's anything, listen, it doesn't hurt to ask. If you have an item number, great. If you don't, that's okay too. We can probably figure it out and show you something, even if it's not a specific item, if it's a category you want to see, let us know what it is and we'll help you out. So let me know, operators, who's got it or if anybody's got it yet. 2 seconds remaining. And then we're going to see when this one, oh, that's a great, I just can't get over that value. And to take an extra $200 extra off that price like we just did, that is very, very special. Super important. So the Paraíba. Let's move on. Got a lot to show you. And we do have, there's a trapiche, by the way, in a bridge. And a star sapphire, well, this is actually a star ruby in a round, one of our bigger sizes. And then we have a great designer necklace. We've got some really, actually a really pretty imperial. It is go time on request though, because approaching last hour. Look what else is here. Speaking of Paraíba, if anybody wants to go the lime green in a bigger stone, we have that one. That's a 7 karat 43. So there are plenty of options here. And then we even have a tanzanite. There's one. I know this event has been a little lacking in the tanzanite, and that's only, can't blame us. It's only because we don't have many left. But I do have an emerald cut that's a 4.5 karat today. Really simple, elegant mounting. I think our kunzite will be next here. And then also we have, I just got to flash this, platinum star ruby / sapphire. Let's just see what color it is. And the huge diamonds. I don't know if we've had anything with this big a diamond all day. Wait till you see this new platinum star piece. Look at this. Wow. Star, yep, it's a star, kind of a purpley red. Every time I look at it in a different light, it kind of shifts color, but it's more purple pink. That's a purple star sapphire in a massive diamond weight. We'll see that coming up. And if you'd like the Paraíba, let me know. $19.99 turns into $17.99. And then let's get to this platinum piece. Comes with a chain and everything. Chain, platinum, piece, platinum, star sapphire. All right, let's take a look at 1124890. Check this out. And I'll block one of the lights because typically it's going to be one strong star. And it's a platinum. 411 is the carat weight of that sapphire with the asterism. That's the phenomena. And then you also have a 170 diamond weight. They did the big rounds for the halo. They did the one tapered baguette as the bail. Love that design element. And we only have, sure enough, just this one, of course. And it's solid platinum. It's coming with a platinum box link chain that's adjustable as well. And the chain is 18 inches. The pendant is 1 inch. So once again, 4890 platinum. 411. What's the 411, you ask? Well, I'm giving it to you. 411 is the stone. Carat 70 is the diamond weight. Those are massive, massive round brilliants. Only a dozen stones in that halo. Big round brilliants individually. I would say the baguette's probably 10 points, so you figure you got a carat 60 among those 12 round brilliants. So those are probably, yeah, you figure that's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood. I mean, on average here, it's going to be around 13 or 14 points per diamond on average. So that's a really big diamond weight around it. And total's 170. So it's our purple. It's kind of a purpley pink color. Let me just walk around here while I hold this in one hand. I'm going to walk around and hold one of my hands against the light, just so you can see if I block a light, and I'm losing my grip there on my left hand, but there it is. You can see there's one star. 2 when there's 2 lights, 1 when there's 1. So typically at home, and when you're wearing it, it's going to show and exhibit 1 star, okay? So just to make sure you're aware why there are 2 now and why there's typically going to be 1 at home. Let me show it on the hand here so you can see the size of the piece, then we'll show it on the neckline, and that chain is adjustable. So it's 18 inches maximum length, but it's also going to be adjustable, and you can cinch it into any length you want, virtually shorter than that. So here's the adjustable spring ring closure. It's got that little adjustable sliding bead. That's going to be how you adjust it to make it smaller. Let's take it over to the neckline and see what it looks like from a distance away, because that's important too. And that's got a lot going on there. So beautiful piece. Let's go back up close and make sure that you get a huge value on this one. And that it will be. And get your 10% off here today when it's not even $79.99 at all. Blowout time is here. We're ready to help you out getting that big platinum piece. Again, platinum no less. It's not going to be half that price at $4,000. We're not doing $39.99, and it's a rare color to get in the sapphire category anyways. Without the star, you know how rare a purple sapphire is. That's really what this is, a purple pink, and it's not going to be $39 or $38 or $37.99. I'll make it $36.99, but nearly $370 is coming off that price, so that's going to make it down to $33.29.10. So basically $33.29. Okay, if you'd like to get that one, then we have the big aqua. We have another pear shape coming up. It's a little more affordable, and the kunzite. Definitely want to get the kunzite. Top of the hour is 10 minutes away. We'll get to our kunzite. We have morganite drop earrings, and please continue to get requests in as well. We're really thrilled. Nothing thrills us more during a sale event. Yes, giving you great values is one thing, but to get you exactly what you want at a great value is another. So we really want to make sure we can keep that going and continue to give you your requests. So please get them into us. And then let's take a look at this. Just for as much of we love to see those tapered stones, I've got a really pretty emerald cut, but I do want to get to another trapeche because the trapeche from earlier is gone. So let's show you this. It's a trapeche, this time a much bigger stone and a completely centered nucleus and really evenly split 6-spoke style, and it is a big time bridge. 112-3869. Hey, our star purple sapphire pendant is still here if you'd like to grab it. Only a few pieces left from our first 2 hours. Only 1 hour and 10 minutes remain. So please, again, tell us what you'd like to see again, or check and see if it's still available. But let's talk about a trapeche in a 2-carat 36 with a carat 28. In the diamonds. Check it out because it's all those many rows. This is one of the wider bridge mountings we do. It's got a lot of gold, yes, but it's really heavy on that diamond weight. So it's diamonds every which way, top to bottom, side to side, looks incredible. And it's a big time trapeche with a really important pattern to it because they can be very skewed, they can be very asymmetric, and that's beautiful also. But it's nice to get this more symmetrical style here where you're still seeing a great deal of clarity in between the spoke style. So you really see that bright green come through where I tell you all the time, there's usually not a lot of contrast between the spokes and between the green because the green is usually much darker. So the green doesn't always stand out among the more black color of the 6-spoke style that makes it a trapeche. So therefore it can be tougher to see the beauty of the stone. So when you get this really great higher quality trapeche, which is weird to say because they're all so rare, but this is where you're getting the glow between that very distinctive pattern. It is no longer $69.99. We've got some high-end pieces here for sure, and they need homes too. The classics need homes as well as the museum one-of-a-kind. So it all's got to go, but we're not even offering it for $69.99. First caller situation, and here's what it looks like on the hand because that's important too, to see the size because this bridge is larger than most all the rest. And so there it is. And yet, kind of interesting to take a stone that's not usually translucent or transparent. By putting it in the bridge, we're making a point. We're showing you that this stone, this trapeche, is doing something highly unusual. And so you still get a little of that diamond brilliance through the stone because it's so transparent. And you see the glow that's happening. You see the bright green that's happening all the way through. And it's not $69, and it's not even close. We're going to blow it out. $3,500 is already taking it down half. We're going to make sure it's better than that. Of course, your 10% extra. You got another hour to save today with that 10% extra, and I highly recommend. Again, we're speaking to people who probably at this point don't have a lot of trapeche already. So if you're looking to expand the gem collection, you're looking to really add to it, this is the time to bring it in. It's not even $34.99 or $33. We're going to make it $32.99 with basically another $330 coming off that price. So it'll end up being under $3,000 if you'd like to have it. And that's only a one-of-a-kind, of course, $29.69 and 10 cents. The butterfly ring is here, the 901 diamond butterfly ring. We have a ring with 9 carats and diamonds. Yes, we do. We have the ruby earrings from earlier, not the drops, I don't think, but the big button style we have. The Malaya garnet is here. The star sapphire is here. So those are a few of the pieces. There's not much left, but the diamond pieces we have, because the band, the bangle, they've got more quantity because they're diamonds and gold. So it's a little easier to make those than, let's say, a trapeche. All right, $29.69 and 10 cents if you'd like it. Coming up, big kunzite. Maybe the big kunzite will lead into the Asher. We've got a new Asher cut. And then I also, if anybody's looking for one of those natural, unheated, untreated tanzanites, I have one. And it's a round. And this fabulous mounting, take a look, trapeche's here, look at that. So this is a fancy cut, but this is a completely unheated tanzanite. It's still replicating a lot of the colors we would see on a heated stone, but it didn't get any heating. So you're going to the utmost rarity in the tanzanite world. It's 1124249. It's an amazing, not as much of the blues and the greens here. It's mostly just different tones of blue, purple, lavender, lilac, but you're getting a rarity because it's unheated. So that's important. It's a 272. It has the 120 in the diamond weight. Again, this kind of looks like that bangle and that band where it's burnished diamonds into the gold, and there's a lot of them. Plus it's finished on the inside. Plus you can see this is not actually a traditional round either. It's not the Portuguese and it's not the diamond cutting. It's more of an octagonal cut that's internally through this round. So it makes it interesting. It breaks up kind of like, almost like a stained glass window for a kind of a immediate comparison. It does something a little differently here with the light because it gives you almost bigger sections of color and bigger sections of light. So sometimes when you see a round brilliant stone, obviously you can't count the facets. It kind of creates a glittery factor. A lot of times with the Portuguese, we know that creates almost like a flower-like look in the pattern. This is a little different. It almost looks like a stop sign, if you will, the way that it's a more angular cut internally, still giving a lot of brilliance to the stone for sure. You're getting a lot of brightness. You're seeing a lot of color, but remember how rare it is. We know that just about every piece of zoisite that's ever been mined out of Tanzania in that one source, every single bit of it is typically heated. And most every stone, whether it's lighter or darker, I think a lot of people make the mistake of thinking, so the lighter stones are unheated? No, they're typically heated as well. The block C material just starts lighter than the block D, so even after you heat it, which is traditional, almost every piece of rough material is heated, it still only has that lighter lilac color. The blue wings are heated. The block Ds are heated. The block Cs are heated. Just about everything you've ever seen mined in tanzanite is heated. This one is not. That is what gives you an elite level of rarity, and yet what's so impressive is that it still has a lot of those colors that are more saturated than what we see out there that is heated. So that's taking it to a rare level as well, and it's also going to be better than $69.99. We've got a last call on the show here. We're approaching last hour, so it's time to dial in with any further requests you have. Anything else you want to check on availability, this is the time to do it, but it's not even close to $3,500. This is where already at half off, it's a value, it's a deal. We're going to take it even lower. Get yourselves on the phone lines. We got some really affordable pieces coming up. I feel like we're going to mix in some super affordable here for you as well. And this one will not be $35,000 or $3,000 or $29.99. And it looks fantastic on the hand because it's a dome style, but doesn't sit up too high. It's not too pronounced up and off the hand. Now you're seeing a little bit of the blues and greens coming through. So it does have that almost peacock or mermaid effect to it, where it looks a little bit like the eye of a peacock feather with those iridescence of the blues, the greens, the purples. It's all there. But it's not even $2,500. We'll blow it out. $24.99 and take an extra $250 off that price as well. So that'll be $22.49 if you'd like to have it. And ooh, that's a good value for the mounting too, because that mounting when it first started was $3,000 loose, just meaning the mounting by itself, no center stone. You see as that moves, it's like the blues and greens. Boy, the more it moves, the more you see them. The more you see the different tonality. We usually talk about trichroism as blue, purple, red. This time it's really blue, purple, and green. And it creates this aqua type tone when you see it move around. So that's $22.49 at checkout. Here's another gold quartz option that I happen to love because the shape. I'm going to throw in a gold quartz here. We've got some Tahitian. Actually, does anybody want a Tahitian, a golden, and a white pearl? We could get you all three in one pendant. this is what it looks like. And you can wear it any which way you want. Look at that, Tahitian golden, white, South Sea pearl all together. That's very affordable. We've got some earrings that are green tourmalines. If anybody wants our designer, this kind of reminds me of a phoenix, not the city, but rather the creature. Look at this. It's like a swan meets a flamingo, meets a phoenix, meets a crown. It's even regal and royal. And we have another pair of hoops coming up. This is one of the most artistic designs we've ever done. That's cool. That's got a discount. So let me know who's got the unheated natural tan tonight. I want to get to our requests really quickly for some hoops. These are really fun. They're really now. They're squared off in their styling. It's 111-6890. Who was this request for? Sherry, you got it. We're going to bring it out. And again, don't forget about the under gallery. That one's still available. Here are the hoops, Sherry. 2 ways to wear them. Actually, they're reversible style. And they've got the inside out style of diamonds on one side. So you can wear them where it's like a mirror image. You can wear the diamonds either inside towards the face or outside. And they're always going to be that 2 different styles. I just think these are, they're now. They're very modern. They're very updated. This doesn't feel like an earring from 30 years ago. Even the hoops have been around forever. These don't feel like the same kind of basic. It really is updated. There's 34 points here in the diamond. There's lattice work in the back, so they actually look really cool, I think, reversed as well. If you want a different look one day, if you want maybe a little more open, airy, less solid, you can do that. But here we are, looking at item number 111-6890. It's by request, and again, anybody can get them because they're gold and diamonds, so we have some quantity here. But what you're gonna love is the 3/4 inch length. I think you're gonna really love the way, do you see how they're squared off but oval? And they're oval, but they're square, right? Because they've got more of an oval shape in that they're more elongated than they are wide. You're gonna see them on in a moment. They've got the 3/4 inch length, which tends to be a favorite. We know that's kind of the happy length that works for everybody. It seems, here's what they look like. And of course, they are mirror finished gold. This would look great with the bangle we had and the designer band ring. There's that 3/4 inch length. I'm gonna show you one on here. And whether you wear them, again, reversed or not, I just like the diamonds on the outside. So I've got the right one here. I don't know. I like seeing the diamonds kind of the mirror finish closer to the face and then the diamonds on the outside. Let's show you what they look like on, because they're very, they're not flashy in the respect of like too bright, too ostentatious, but they're flashy in the respect that you get the mirror finishing and the diamonds. So it really, you can see all my monitors are being reflected right now in the earring. There's a lot of mirror finished gold. And that leads to the diamonds, which of course you could flip them around and wear the diamonds towards the inside. Or I just think, I don't know, for whatever reason, I like the diamonds on the outside. And then I'm actually gonna flip one around so you can see what they look like in reverse, because it gives you a totally different look when they're reversed. Let's go back to the wheel. We have white, yellow, and rose. I just have the white gold here to show you. And it's gonna be super affordable right now. They're under $1,000. They're not $9.99. I feel like this is a way to update your hoop collection, give you something new and fresh, give you 2 ways in one to wear it. So you buy one earring, you get 2 completely different looks. Check it out. I just put it on reversed. So obviously you're going to see a little bit of the fact that it's solid from behind, but it's got this really cool lattice work. So think of it like crisscrossing X's that go all the way and through the front. So that's just another way to wear them. All I did was put it on backwards. I put the post through the back of the piercing. That's it. It's all you got to do. It's really simple and easy to reverse them. And everyone thinks, oh, look, she got a couple of new pairs of earrings. One day she's wearing one style, one day the other. Tons of versatility here. And they're not even $888. Or $777. Take another look close up. I just cannot say enough about these earrings. They're amazing, and they're not even $700. We're going to make them $699 with an extra 10% off today. So you get them for $629 and change. Good day to get them, right? And you see how there's that little edge. They're not completely flat, flat, flat. They've got that little bit of roundedness to them, so they're just special in every way. Anyone want to see that designer swan ring with all the rubies and pink sapphires and diamonds and all of that? Let me know. And then here we go. Last call. I've got the gold quartz coming up. Top of the hour is already here. Oh my goodness. So we are going to talk a little bit about a kunzite, Ashercut, that I know you're going to enjoy, and something that's going to be a little bit scaled down from some of the 20 and 15 carats we've seen of late. Those are the earrings. Nobody loves the earrings. All right. Well, Sherry, I hope those are the ones you're looking for. If again, they're diamonds and gold. So as I welcome you to the show for our last hour on this Saturday, we're so glad you're here. Happy 4th of July weekend. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend and Still a little bit more to go. So we're still celebrating. We've still got the sale going on. It's our biggest sale event that we do. It's a 10% off everything. If it's in stock and available, it's off. You get 10% extra off my discounted prices, so all the greatest. And it's been such a pleasure today, especially to show you some of our favorite designs and classics ever, like the designer diamond bangle, like the ring that goes with it, like these hoops here, anything and everything. Remember, 10% off that. You're saving about $70, $629 on the earrings. Let me know if you'd like them. We're going to keep on moving because we have a great top of the hour. It's kunzite, and it's a beautiful Asher cut. Now, if you have any requests, we only have a few hours left now at this event. Of course, we've got our Saturday 1 hour left here, actually 57 minutes left in our Saturday. Sunday tomorrow, the sale will continue. So again, not a lot of time. Get your favorites. And a lot of people we know, probably with the holiday weekend coming to an end, it's going to be a lot of people traveling and on the go tomorrow. So maybe this is the best day for you to shop. And we have 57 minutes to do it. So let's take a last look at those hoops. Let me know if you'd like them. Anybody can take them because we do have a little bit of quantity on diamonds and gold pieces, just not with our one-of-a-kind gemstone pieces. So that's where what you see is what you get. We're going to talk kunzite next, which is actually a new one. So you have not seen this size, this cut in the kunzite. We're extremely busy right now on the phone lines for these earrings, and no surprise why. And you may, it's one of those great icons where you may want to even get a couple gold colors. You may want to choose the white and the yellow. Maybe you're going to get both. Maybe you're going to mix and match them. Maybe you're going to gift them. I actually have stacked this earring, even though it's a 3/4 inch. I like sometimes wearing really big hoops, like bigger than even just the little mini tiny huggies. I really like to stack a bunch of cool hoops and then make them smaller as they go up the ear. So if you're a multiple piercing gal, that's an idea. You can do that with these earrings as well. If you want to wear an even bigger hoop in the primary and then kind of stack these back, you can do that. They've got a lot of presence. Just play, have fun. That's the great news about jewelry and accessorizing with jewelry. There are really no rules. I mean, obviously we're investing into great lifelong pieces here, but there are no rules as far as how you wear it. This is a style that's as modern as it is classic. So really updated. It's just there's a million ways to do a hoop. This is one of the more updated ways to do it today to really make it feel updated, fresh, modern, new, and exciting. And still you get the flash of the gold. I think a lot of people debate, do I go with a diamond hoop or do I go with a mirror finished hoop? Honestly, this is the style that combines them both. So maybe if, you know, getting one of every kind of pair is not in the cards, this is where you just invest in one and you really get both looks. And you can still switch them up. And then you're thinking, well, maybe I want an open work hoop. Well, you've got that too by putting it in reverse. So there's a million ways to wear them. You'll wear them more often than not, I think. And yet they feel new and updated and they feel fine, right? They don't feel like costume. So many hoops that are out there, some that are really expensive, they can look a little costumey. They can look a little bit, I mean, some of the most expensive pieces of jewelry I own, half the people I probably figure they're probably faux, right? That's the thing. That's where this looks very much, it looks like fine. It looks because it's got a serious gold presence. All right, let's get to our kunzite coming up. You can still dial in on the hoops. It looks like we're good to go on the quantity there. Here is my new Asher cut, stunning Afghan kunzite. Item number on this one is 112587. What a look, what a color. And you know, sometimes it's the truth. Sometimes to go bigger is where you get more saturation. Well, here's a 331 or 330 rather, that's giving you plenty of saturation as it is. Looks fabulous, doesn't it? And there's something about the Asher. We love an emerald cut, but the emerald cuts are more rectangular and elongated. So the Asher cut can be a little easier to wear because it is squared off in its styling. And yet it's a 330 with 64 points in the diamonds around and down the sides. You get it all. And here we are. Take a look at this on the hand. Yes, this one's going to be very exciting. It's getting a little polished before, and there we go. So I think this really fits a need we've had because almost every kunzite I brought to you has been enormous lately. This is nice to get something very, very, very wearable in size, classic in its mounting, and it's not even going to, well, we're looking at a $2,999 piece ordinarily. We're going to do a lot better for you. A lot better. You get wherever I drop it to, you still have 10% off coming your way. We do have a gold color change as a possibility here. So much to love in the white gold, but you can change it to yellow or rose. And it's going to be quick, very quick to go here. Not even $2,000 or $19.99. Got you better value coming your way. Just let me know if you want to have this piece in your collection. It's now or never time. And it's not even going to be $1,500. This is such a rare stone to find. Do you see how it gets even more intense through the center of that cutting than on the outskirts of the stone. It really gets those intense blues, purples. You're seeing more purple than you are pink. It's really what I would describe as a true orchid color. It's pinks and purples and even blues combined. It's the richest form. It's the best form of kunzite out there. It's not easy to afford ordinarily. Well, it will be today. It's only $999, and that'll be an extra $100 off that price too. So under $900, it'll be $899. If you'd like to have a kunzite, that's our most affordable one in inventory, by the way. So you got a great way, and by the way, it stacks with the Wonder Rings really well. You can stack away if you want to. We've got some rare Molly Garnet coming up, as well as a gold quartz in a square cut. I'll show you that as well. So again, anything you'd like to request, please let me know. What can we show you? We're down to about 52 minutes. That's not a lot of time. And we know we're going to get busy near the end. We always do. It's been busy with requests all day. If there's anything you want to check on, we've still got a couple of pieces available from the first 2 hours. So keep that in mind. But let's see who's getting our kunzite for $8.99 and a dime. And then we have a wheel. There's an entire wheel of cat's eye chrysoberyls if you want to see them. We have 5 cat's eyes. It's like a whole litter of cat's eye chrysoberyl coming up. And then we've got also some museum pieces to blow out. Anything else you want to see? We're busy on the phone lines right now, so hopefully somebody's taking this one. I gotta hope. That would be the idea here. Get it while it's here, $8.99 and 10 cents. That is fabulous. And every diamond in that ring is the same size, and they're all large. We didn't do any teeny tiny little accents. We did all larger stones. So that 64 points is created by getting a lot of big individual diamonds. Yes, go ahead, Tim. Sure. Did you say what? On the ear? Flash them. You got it. The squared off hoops? You got it. We'll flash the earrings. We just had $6.99 as your price tag. Thank you. All righty. Here's what they look like. I'm going to try to just put them right up close for you. Victor, what are you taking? Okay. I know these are obviously picking up some glare here. Go ahead. That's good. Look at that. $6.99, really $6.29 at checkout for you. And that's what they look like with the diamonds along one edge. Here's what they look like from a distance. Remember, these were 3/4 of an inch top to bottom, and white, yellow, or rose. And we've got quantity still remaining for you if you like those earrings. See how they're more, again, oval in their feel because they're really rectangular, but they're oval in the sense they're longer than they are wide. And then you've got that beautiful squared off design from the front, and I'm just angling them so you can see them without all that glare. So that's where, again, all mirror finished with an edge of pave. So just one edge done in pave diamonds for you. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll show you our kunzite, see if anybody's got that. Gold quartz is coming up in a square cut. Fun cut for a gold quartz. Also the big pink zircon. This is the pink zircon that is by far the museum piece. New markdown and reduction on this massive trillion. See that difference there? I wanted to show these together because the kunzite has more of that ultraviolet purple blue pink, and this is more of a raspberry pink. See the difference? That's a zircon, that's a kunzite. Gold quartz is next. Backed up lines, still hoops going out left and right. We have a lot of those designer diamond hoops going out still. So lots and lots of those. Here's our big kunzite. I just cannot say enough about that color. And the fact that it doesn't need to be, because I have a larger stone. I've got a 1678 if you want it. I've got an emerald cut here. But usually you have to go bigger to get those colors. Look, there's the emerald cut. Gorgeous, right? Who wants the big emerald cut? That's nearly 17 carats in size. And we can show that as well. And the pink zircons to come and this gold quartz. Yes. Thank you. All righty, so we're going to move right along. I'm going to show the gold quartz here coming up, which is actually in the yellow gold. Looks great that way, stays in that gold. Let's take a look at it. Similar size to our kunzite as far as the size of the ring overall. I love the pattern. It's more gold than it is quartz, right? You see really about 3/4 of the stone there is 24 karat gold. It's item number 1124374. And it's one in the world. So another one where, yeah, they're never duplicates in the gold quartz because they're all different. And this is the 210, 16 points in diamonds as well. The diamonds are burnished. Another one that looks good with that bangle or the diamond band or all those designer pieces we've been seeing with the big round brilliance burnished today. That's the 16-point diamond weight. Stays in the yellow gold on this one. And let me know if you'd like it because it's going to be very affordable. It's only for the first caller and it's under $1,000. Not $9.99 either, not $8.99. Let's go lower. Let's bring it down to $888. And then your price tag will be under $800 altogether. Now that's how we do it. On a really specialty designer piece. I'm going to try it on for you, and it's only one in the world. So that's where it's taken over. The 24 karat gold pattern has really almost like a cloudscape in the sky, except it's rich, vibrant, saturated gold. That's 24 karat. The reason why the gold in the stone is brighter and more saturated than the gold in the ring is because the gold in the ring has to be alloyed. That's 54% gold, right? The gold in the stone is encapsulated within the quartz, so it's 24 karat pure gold. So that's why it's a slightly different color, but still very tonal and matching. So $888, one color on the gold quartz, and it's a rare square. Usually they're more oval or pear shapes. This is that rare square cut. I mean, if it was transparent, we would call it a princess cut, but it's a square cut and that it's an opaque stone, and it's $7.99 and 20 cents at checkout if you'd like to get it. That one's still here. We might as well show the gigantic kunzite as well, because there's probably somebody thinking, I'd like that one. Maybe I'll just graduate up to the, if she can get the price low enough, maybe I'll go to the 17 karat stone. I have a 1678 to be exact. Here it is. The emerald cut, elongated, and just fabulous color yet again. It's 4234, and that will be our 1678. Now this is emerald cutting, so it's naturally rectangular, elongated, looks great. 4 rows of diamond pave on each side. That's going to be a total of 22 points. We keep it more minimal on the diamonds because they're really up on the sides of the ring. What you see up front when it's on the hand is nothing but stone. And it's the diamonds that really just lead up to it. So let's do that. Let's try it on. Show you what the 1678 looks like from a distance. Well, well, well. The essence of a cocktail ring, no doubt about it, and that is quite the gem. If I can get this below 7,000, are we going to be happy? And a lot better than $69.99. I'm not talking about 7. I'm talking about a massive reduction. You know, the bigger the pieces are, the more money I take off. And then the same thing for you at home. The bigger the piece is, the more money you take off because it's 10% off. So when it's a little higher end, it's a bigger discount. And you got to love that because it's not going to be $69.99, Tony. I'm doing better. We're making it a lot. That is where it started. I got the price right here. I got the price, I got the piece, I got the whole thing. The white gold is the way I would leave it, but if you really want to change it, we will do that with our compliments. So if you want to change it to yellow or rose, go ahead. It's not going to be 7,000. Half of that's 35. Another, let's just say, if it's $3,000, it's as good as gone, right? $29.99. Let's take it lower. I can't leave any piece here. And the truth is, I got 6 pieces here left from the show so far. That's too many. We can't leave anything here. This is the most epic sale we do. So we can't leave anything behind. This is not going to be $2,500 or $24.99. Let's go lower, $2,399. And that will be at checkout. Your final price is $21.59 and 10 cents. If you'd like to get that one to your very own collection at home. So that's the way to go. $23.99. One caller gets it. Should we show the large swan ring? It's so collectible. It's so couture. Designer, the great stones. I mean, we have it all today. We got a little bit of something for everybody, truly. And that's why if you haven't seen what you love, be sure to pick up that phone and dial in and give us your request. Oh, let's look at this Molly Garnet. Just to switch up the colors a little bit. We've been seeing some pinks and reds. Let's do the Molly Garnet. And look at this. It is, well, well, well. It's like a round meets a cushion. It's right down the middle. It's technically a soft cornered cushion square. It's 1118767. The kunzite still here if you want it. Let's just keep moving though because we got to show you everything. This is the 112. In that Molly Garnet, which has kind of a neon. It's like a chartreuse neon color. It's really greens and yellows combined. It has a 112 karat weight. It has 7 points in diamonds kind of interspersed throughout the open work scrolling of the mounting. Rope texture on the tops and bottoms, lots of detail, and yet a lot of gold. And a small price tag, under $1,000. It's one of our most affordable items of the entire event. So not a time to wait. Call us. There's only one. This is the one you get. So if you think you're going to get a look-alike, no, you get this exact piece. And I'll even change the gold if you want us to. Instead of $9.99, though, it gets better. Let's take a look at it on the hand because that's where you get a little size perspective. It's got a nice wide style, but really easy to wear because there's a lot of cutouts and open work details, so it's not uncomfortable. It's not too heavy or too wide. It tapers nicely in the back. We're not even doing $888. big value, forthcoming. Who's going to take it? We need to do something affordable, like really affordable, like $7.99 affordable, like $6.99 affordable. Or should we just take it even lower? This is still gold. It's an exotic rare gem in the middle. It's got diamonds dispersed throughout, and it's not going to be $6.99. We've got an extra 10% off just on top of that. So if you want to have a value on a lot of gold, and I bet you a lot of people out there don't have Molly Garnet. It's a rare stone to get, and sometimes they can be more brown. Sometimes they're more of a mustard yellow. You got to appreciate that most gems don't come in a chartreuse yellow green like this is, yet it really is neon. So it's going to give you that glow. It looks, you know, it does really look like a yellow diamond more than anything else. I would think that most jewelry lovers will see that on your hand and just immediately think it's a yellow diamond or a yellow-green diamond, and think of how pricey that would be. It wouldn't be $6.99. It definitely wouldn't be $649, which is where I'm taking this one right now. So if you'd like it, it's $584. It's even less. So $584 at checkout if you like it. One only, we got to send that out. And the fact that it's going to be your choice of gold color as well, we're not even insisting you leave it in the yellow gold. Tell me if you'd like it, that's got to go, and then I'm just going to bring it out. I bet you there is somebody who wants something different, designer, and unique. I'm going to bring out this large swan, flamingo, parrot. It kind of feels like a multitude of motifs together. We're going to bring it out because it's just incredibly designed and built. So let me know who's got the Molly Garnet there. That's a fabulous piece. $584 at checkout. So this designer ring. Thank you. I'm going to show this one to you on the hand first because I want you to see the size. Because the Molly Garnet's gone and this is what it looks like. I just popped it on an index finger, Tony, just to kind of, I think that's where a lot of folks are going to decide to wear it. So this is 112-1268. There are so many stones and details, but look at this fun, kind of the fanned out feather design, the bird, the details of the head, the eyes, the beak, and the crown it's wearing. It's kind of like our very own piece of luxury and royalty right here. Because when it comes to difference makers, designer pieces, couture level details, this ring's got it all. Let's take a look at it up close. There's a lot to walk you through. But let's start with the 2 carats of princess cut rubies that are on the outside feathers. Then we'll talk about 1 carat 20 in pink sapphires that are paved in the body. And then you've got black diamonds, black onyx, blue sapphire, yellow diamonds, white diamonds. What doesn't it have? Actually, it may be yellow sapphires, it looks like. They put the carat 20 of all the sapphires. So these are yellow sapphires, rather. Who knows? Yellow sapphires, we'll go with it. Sapphire weight, the pinks, these are rubies. Those are pink sapphires. There's the black onyx. There are the black diamonds in the plumage. Here are baguette diamonds. Here are some white diamonds. I'll tell you, what a piece, one only, and that's all solid 18 karat gold. It's got yellow gold, it's got white gold, and it's even got black rhodium. So cool. And you saw it's gigantic. So $49.99, best case scenario, except I still think it's a lot for a whimsical piece. So our sale price is $49.99, Tony. I am not supposed to go lower than that. That is brought down and brought down and brought down. I don't care. We're going to get it lower so we can make this super crazy affordable and send it right out. But you have to call me because it's obviously going to have a whole bunch of collectors wanting this one, and there's only one caller who gets it. And it's not even $39 or $29. It's not going to be $2,500. We're blowing it out truly. $24.99, and the materials cost far more than that. So you get it for $22.49 and 10 cents. It's under $22.50 to get that home. And let me try it on. I had it on the index finger. Let's put it on the middle finger because I think that's where you might choose to wear it. It is all finished, by the way. Inside, under gallery, and everything. Take a look at this. It only stays as is in the gold colors, but you get a little bit of everything. And here it is on the middle finger. What a piece. Tell me that's not your conversation starter right there. And then I'll try it on the ring finger too. Might as well show you all the different ways to wear it. Here it is on the ring finger. It's a little snug on my middle, so it took a minute, but there it is. Currently a size 6.5. Fits, I would say, more like a 6 1/4. So just again, if you want to go up a little bit, you may want to. That is fabulous. $22.49. All right, it was worth a shot, right? It's going to take more time and labor just to take it all apart. So I thought, let's discount it beyond the $5,000. I went half that. You get another $250 off. It's an incredible value on a very high style, collectible, one of a kind with just a little bit of everything. Rubies, sapphires, black diamonds, white diamonds. It's got it all. What else would you like to see? How about morganite drops? Basically, the three-piece set is completed after we show these earrings. Plus, we also have some aquamarine is here. We did show you a big pear shape that was $632 earlier. We've got a smaller stone at $230 coming up. Not $230 the time, but $230 the carat weight. You have got to see this. This is new. I'm digging the rope chain. I have to show this to you. There are two ways to wear this incredible style. Oh my goodness, this necklace. Let's show you something. Here's a necklace that looks like a collar with this almost like lacy compass detail where it spins and moves. Watch this. This is all attached to a rope chain. It's in 2 tones of 18 karat gold. The item number, Tony, this is so amazing. Wow. This is very now. It's item number 1124749. It's 18 karat solid gold. The diamond weight, I don't believe it. It says 38 points. I don't know how. I don't know how that's not a 3 karat diamond. Either way, I want to show you something. You've seen that when it's on the hand, if it's up against your hand or your skin tone, it's going to move as far as that centerpiece disc. But watch this. You can refashion this so that you actually create this look. What did I just do? How did I do that? Now it's a medallion. It went from a collar to a medallion simply by how this is so complex, but there's nothing to do except basically let it unroll. That's the back, there's the front. So I just made it a collar style here. And again, blink and you miss it, right? That's one way to wear it. Or you essentially just kind of flip it around. And by flipping it around, it creates all that yellow gold around it, just like so. And let me hold this the proper way. And then, let me go here, flip it, and there's a little magnet. It's so clever. There's a little magnet that kind of lets it clasp. Do you see what just happened? It's so intuitive, it's so easy, and then it all comes with this amazing 18 karat rope chain. Yellow and white gold, super cool. Let me give you the length, try it on, all that. 38 points in diamond spine, I'll go with it. It's probably more than that, but take a look. These designer pieces are just incredible, aren't they? The length of the piece is 1 inch and it's a little less than 1.5 inches, but just under 1.5 inches. Then let me show it to you on, because this is just too cool. That's what it looks like from a distance away. Oh my goodness. And then again, unwrap it. Let me do this real quick. Super easy. It's a little magnet. And now I flip it over. Sorry if I hit my microphone. And that's what it looks like as a collar with the medallion. So 2 ways to wear it. Super simple and easy. Could not be easier. Let's go back to the hand. Let's bring you a value. That's one way. The other way is cool. I just can't decide which I like better. That's the fun of it. You can change it up by the minute. I'll blow it out right now. $7,999 piece. Well, there's a ton of 18 karat gold, and I do want to take it up close as well. We might as well, got to show you all the detail of how, and I'll go ahead and wrap it around, create that halo, and then hold it here for you. And I'll have to zoom back. I get it. We're going to have to zoom back a bit, but take a look. Oh, look at that. And this moves too, because what's behind it here is onyx, and then you have a little bit of movement. So when that's up against, you saw it kind of spin. There's a little spinning kind of wheel within it. It's so amazing. And that rope chain. Oh, I love a rope chain. It's my favorite kind of chain by far. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. There's something nautical about it. It's almost like compass, rope chain, love it, right? Let's give you a great value. Anybody like it? It's new, it's fresh, it's different. I've been doing this 22 years and never had anything like it. It's super cool. And we'll blow it out right now. Look at that. The workmanship. I mean, think of how much workmanship, the hinging you have, the ability for that to have that movement and that transformer style, right? It's not going to be $7,000, $6,000, $5,000. We know it needs to be affordable. I know it's cool. It deserves a big price tag. It would be a big price tag anywhere else on the planet. I'm going to blow it out right now. We have one piece. What can I say? We're just giving you the best value possible. $59, $49, $39, forget it all. We've never had anything like this. And if you like what's up to date in great designer necklaces, it's this one. It's not even $39.99. Somebody, I don't think we have anybody on the phone lines yet. Granted, I sprung this on you. We never saw this coming. What if I take it less than $3,500? Remember, it is all 18 karat gold. You've got the white gold, the yellow gold. It's your go with everything piece. That's your new signature style. And the fact you can change the whole premise, you can change the whole shape, you can change the whole design on a whim. And it's not $3,500, Tony. I'm serious. We're blowing it out. Truly. 35, 34, 33. Blowout time is here. It's $3,299 and an extra $330, so it'll actually be under $3,000 when all is said and done. So there it is, the one and only, and we change up the style in an instant. It all comes together as a little magnet up top. So do you see how that just worked? It finds itself, watch this, boom, it's closed. That's how you create it that way, or take it apart, and then suddenly you have this design. Like a collar with a drop. It's amazing, isn't it? Super, super cool, fun, designer, all the things. And it'll be under $3,000. All right, so we'll see who's got it. That's a really, oh, and by the way, the chain is on this rope chain with that spring ring closure, not adjustable on this one, but it sure looks like 18 inches. Let me check that for you. And you know what, it might actually be longer. That's the one thing you're probably waiting for is what's the length? And they don't have it here, so I'll measure it for you. It looks to me like it could be 20. Let me double check it. I'll give you something else to look at in the meantime, like a 743 copper bearing tourmaline. And then I'll give that a measure because you're not going to buy it without knowing the length. So why they don't do that for me, I have no idea. But let me go ahead and do that for you right now. That's going to be, let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be, sure enough. That's a 20-inch necklace. So meant to sit a little bit more drapey on the neckline. So let me know if you like it, 20 inches on that one. I figured it was. It is 20 inches. So here we go, copper bearing time. It's time for the 743 Paraíba to come out to play. And it's going to be 112-4901. Nobody wants that designer necklace? I might be buying that. You might see that on my neckline starting tomorrow and for the rest of time. It is so cool. All right, so here we go. This one's going to be item number. Hey guys, the Phoenix Swan parrot ring is still here too. So we've had some, I know, we're getting out there. We're going out there with some high style. But take a look at this. This one's going to be 112-4901. Then we'll get back to plenty of affordable, I promise you. This is the 743 cushion cut neon. Oh yeah, it's neon. Neon, get your lime on here. This is that beautiful pop of bright, bright, fabulous color. It's so incredible. It is just so clean too. For being a 7.5 carat, that's a really clean stone. And it's also going to be 158 in diamonds. This is a variation of our signature mounting where we just modify it so that it accommodates the square or the more rectangular shape of the cushion. That's what we did there. So I know that not yesterday, it was Thursday. I wasn't here yesterday. Yesterday and Thursday and Wednesday, for that matter, we've been bringing some really cool stones. We've been bringing some neon Paraíbas. It's still Paraíba. It's copper bearing. We had one earlier. It was a 1 carat. It was what? What did we bring it down to? $19.99. Check on availability there. This is the neon lime green. It's about as bright as Tony's little, border on that graphic box there. That's saying something because that's neon. The stone, when we go back to it, you'll see is the same. It's that same bright neon that we love. It's also super clean. Paraíbas are supposed to be riddled with inclusions. Obviously up close, you're intended to see a few of them. You should, because we're magnifying your view. We're giving you like a 10-power magnification. So you're supposed to see inclusions, but watch from a distance on the hand. Now what I was saying earlier, the green Paraíbas lately, I had a 10 carat on Thursday. It was still $10,000. Let me make this more affordable. Let's do that. Here's the finishing on the inside. I'm going to try it on for you. And you can change the gold color as well. If you want it in yellow or rose, no problem. I would leave it. That's just me. I would absolutely 100% leave it as is. Anybody thinking about it? Because I know $10,000 is not going to let that one go. We need to let this one truly go. So instead, and look at that color. See what it's doing? It wouldn't be able to gleam like this if it wasn't super clean. You can't get a green in a tourmaline that's going to gleam unless it's clean. Should I write children's books? I should? Okay. Tony says yes. All right, we'll do it. Children's books. Anybody know a good publisher out there? Needing what are my expertise? Let's see. Jewelry, gems, sports, shopping. Maybe I'll just make it all about my favorite things. It's going to be like a stream of consciousness, stream of consciousness children's book. All right, here we go. Not even $99.99, blowout time. And by the way, that is the price it's supposed to be. I'm just taking a lot of liberties here. You got to. We're at the end of the day. End of the day, end of the show at least, not the end of the day. The day is just getting started, right? Oh, I love this. Okay, so this one, not even going to be 99, 89, 79. How about we really blow it out for $69.99 and there's a $700 discount. See, now we're talking $700 extra off. So it's going to be under $6,300. That's the way we do it. And then who wants the Indicolite? Michael, we've got a major radiant cut. Indicolite tourmaline coming up. Next for you, Michael. The tourmalines are on point today. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. We're gearing up. We're ready to go. We're ready for this? It's last call. $62.99 is essentially what that is. Okay. Let's go. We're going to talk about Michael Stone coming up. It's an Indicolite. It's so pretty. You take an Indicolite and you radiant cut it. Wait, we got to zoom back. Oh, we got to go way back on this one. Way back. So we're staying in the same family. Not copper bearing, but blue, a subtle bit of green, not much. I'm going to call it a teal, just to be fair, but it's a 1093. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kid you not. That's the item number. Michael, I think that's the lucky number right there. We see that once in a decade. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the item number. So 1093 Indicolite tourmaline in the white gold, 50 points and 52. Why do we break it down? 50 points are the pear shapes you see right here and here. The rest are the 52 points in the round. So that's a carat or two. Look, Mom, she can do math. And this is the radiant. That's what it does. It is radiant. It is aptly named, and it is going to be a big old discount. $15,999. This one started as more than the Paraiba. But that has a lot to do with the fact that Indicolites are, actually, we see fewer Indicolites than we see Paraibas on this show. And then you've got the radiant cutting where that's showing off the clarity. Let me show you from a distance away, and we are going to wow you. Wow you. Let's try it on. What are you thinking? Do we have Michael on the line by any chance? See, it really is up close. You see the little subtle greens? It's really blues. I mean, it is an Indicolite. That is the color of true to form Indicolite. And we have it for better than even 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. I would love it at $69.99, but it's better. And this is how we do this. One caller takes it. I don't even have to leave it in the white gold. I would, but you don't have to. You can get the yellow or the rose instead, but it's not even $69.99. New markdown for today. Let's blow it out. $64.99. And another one of our biggest discounts of the day, $650 off. That's how we're doing it. Yes. Karen, we've got some earrings coming. Oh, Paraibas. And who else in the world would have 2 pairs of Paraiba earrings to show you? I do. We've got them. Studs and drops coming up for Karen. Karen, they're on the way. Let us know, Michael, what you think of that one. Honestly, first come, first serve. It'll be well under $6,000 to get that one to you. So there it is up close. Now, are we ready? I'm just going to show these together, Karen. Why not? So you can compare. I don't know if you're more of a stud girl or if you're more of a drop girl, but the fact that we have them both is very special. And so we're just going to show them together. Why not? And then good news is 2 people can get Paraiba earrings unless Karen's going to take them both. You never know. With my pricing today, maybe she'll just say, let me get them for all occasions. Or maybe I'll just go get a second piercing and I'll wear them both together. Here are the studs. Let's start there. Stud, earring, oval, stone. Yes, please. Bright as can be. See, we did not just take like some random Paraiba. We still have them best and brightest in color here. Now, the truth is I want to come in close, but I also want to then show you the comparison of the 2. So here's the close-up, and then I still want you to see, because I want you to see how clean and bright those stones are. The blues and the greens are there together. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And then the halo around it. Then I have a drop, which are also going to feature ovals. But the whole drop earring is almost like a pear shape. But I just wanted you to see there's absolutely perfect kind of visual clarity there. And it's going to be item number 112-1838. Yes? You are very welcome. Did you say Mike? Mike. All right. I was calling him Michael, but we're friendly enough now? I can just say Mike. What's Jess, do you know Mike too?
I know Michael.
You know Michael?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Mike? You guys haven't become that familiar yet? Okay, I better stick to Michael then. All right, so here we go. Who knows? I don't want to offend him. But here we go. 97 points in the Paraibas, and I realize I'm blocking them now, so there they are. There's the stud. Let's just show them. These are too important, but then I'll get the comparison up here too. But that's the oval where you're getting, yeah, just about a ½ carat each, okay? And then you've got, of course, the 18 points in diamonds. Those are going to be marked down. That will be a more affordable way to go because the drops are going to get you a little more diamond weight. They're going to be a little more money. Here's what we're doing. If you want the studs and somebody's going to take these, if you want the drops, let me show you the comparison in the color, because if you're just going to say choose the best stones, well, that's a tough call. Because honestly, the ovals that are in the drop earring are just as good. And I'll put those in the background because I know this is going to be a matter of let's see who's first, let's see who can dial in fastest, and let's give you an option here, the ovals. Now I want to show you the drops as well, but I want to keep them close by so you can do that comparison. See the color. They're a little more of a roval shape in the drop earring, and the drop earring is 1115048. And yet, the colors are spot on, the clarities are amazing in neon, and you get even more carat weight in the drop because those are going to be 153 total weight and 83 points in the diamonds. So more diamond weight, more stone weight. There they are together. Which one would you like? The price tags are almost identical. They're really close. I would expect the drop earrings with that carat weight being so much greater, I would expect these to be tens of thousands more. They're not. And they have diamonds even in the top of the lever back, even that bigger diamond round brilliant leading from the lever back to the drop itself. Honestly, you can't go wrong. Or you get them both and then you have Paraíba earrings for every occasion. Maybe you got your daytime and your nighttime. Maybe you got your casual and your dressy. But the drops you see on the right, how are we doing this? $13,999. That is not their price right now. You get a better value. Just call. You can't wait to get in on these deals. These deals are too good. They're way too good. And it's not even going to be $10,000. I'm talking about the drop, which will be the more expensive. But I can't stand that I just used that word. That word expensive does not apply. These are not expensive. That is. The price tag I'm taking them to, we had a lot of Liberties on a sale event that is our biggest of the year. This is the biggest sale event we do. Take whichever one you want. The studs are going to be even more affordable. Take what you love. If you want the drops, they're under $5,000. They're under $4,000. This would never happen. All this carat weight you're seeing in that drop earring in the most luxury style. They're 14 karat gold no matter which one you choose. I would leave them in the white. You don't have to. You can switch either one to yellow or rose if you want to, but they're not even $49,000. They're under $4,000. They're $39.99. There's an extra $400 off that price, so they'll be under $3,600 if you want the drops. If you want the studs are even more affordable. Take them both if you can. The studs, which are item number 1121838, the studs are only going to be $3,499, and you get an extra $350 off that. So this is the way you shop Paraibas. Which one can I try on the ear first? I'll start with the stud. Let's begin there. We'll start with one of those. Take a look at it from a distance on the hand. We'll measure them and we'll pop them on the ear for you. That is the stud with the halo. So they're going to give you a length here of 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. Post is towards the top end. Then I'm going to go ahead and hold one up to the ear for you. Then we'll do the drop. Let me know. Under $4,000 for the drops, under $35,000 for the studs, which are right here on my ear. Take a look. That's how they look from a distance away. So you're generally going to wear those north to south like you see them there. But obviously you can kind of zigzag them or do a diagonal or go east-west if you like. But that's what the stud, look at this clarity. The neon is just glowing right on through, even from a distance away. Back to the wheel we'll go. I'll swap them out for the drops. We'll show those on, give you a measurement there. And guys, we're not keeping these here. Which one do you like? That's what's next. I'm doing that now. The item number is 5048. Here's the length. 50, yeah. Okay, so they're already sold, the drops, but I'm going to show them first with the measurement and then on the ear. They're 1.5 inches top to bottom where the diamonds begin, and then let me pop one on. The drops are already spoken for. And did you say Will? Okay, so it's not our requester, I don't think. Or are you talking about Will the operator or Will the customer? Got it. What's that? I see. Okay, so let me know if it's our requester who got them, because I think that was Karen, if I'm not mistaken. So take a look. There's the drop on. So congratulations on those. How pretty they are. And that little bit of that narrow and then wider right below the jawbone there. Such a perfect way and a perfect moment for those to flare out. Very flattering on. Let's go back to the wheel because the drops are gone. We only have the studs left, so I want to take those down and zoom in on our studs, which are item number 1838. So we'll come back in close here and take a look. The neon, the color, the clarity, honestly, they are identical, aren't they? The matching, I wouldn't show them if they weren't. If they didn't match perfectly, I wouldn't even bother showing them, because even if they're on sale, I still don't want you to ever sacrifice quality. Quality first always. Who's got the drops for $34.99? You get another $3.50 off that price. So they're just incredibly affordable. And those are, yeah, talk about a rare piece. You don't ever see one of the rarest stones in the world matched up in that big size like you see right here. So $34.99, $3.50 off that price. And then we're in final call in the show. I got the big pink zircon coming up. Got to show that one. Museum, museum, museum. We got them. We got museum pieces. We still have the large kunzite still here, the big 17 carater. Who's going to get the stud earrings? I cannot leave them here at that value. Jess, are you thinking about those? All right, verifying on the studs as well. And okay. Oh, I wasn't sure, Michael, if it was you. All right, Mike says, go ahead. Call me Mike. All right, thank you. Thanks, Michael. Mike, all right. Here we go. Who's got the earrings? Paraíba studs. I think that's it for Paraíba's. Yeah. What? Oh, the drops you didn't have, but you do get. Okay. Drops are back, but you're taking them? Sean, you can, oh, those are studs, Sean. Do you want the studs or the drops? The dangles are back, guys. The dangle earrings are back. The studs are gone. So studs are gone. All right, let's bring the drops back. Okay. Got a lot of musical jewelry going on today. So here are the, I'm going to bring them back. I'm not leaving them here. Not at $39.99. If they were still, you know, $9, $10, $12,000, sure, leave them. But not at $39.99 when they're really under whatever they are. Let's go back, back, back. I'm trying to get my tweezers here. We're going to get to those earrings. I know they were gone. If you were disappointed, well, it's a meant to be moment, because now they're back for one caller. And here they are, matched up. There they are. Okay, so the drops are now here for you yet again. And there they are, looking so fabulous, $39.99, but $400 off, so they'll be under $3,600. Okay, who got the studs, by the way, there, Sean? Is that our requester? No, who? Got it, perfect. All right, let's move on. Thank you so much. All right, so what's next? We have 15 minutes. We have an entire inventory of jewelry to share with you. Whatever you'd like to see, you tell me. We still got people considering the fabulous. Yeah, Warren, I'm still working on that. Hey, Andy, yeah, the drops are gone. And Warren, I already put your request in. So I do. Oh, I don't know if you're talking about, hey guys, could I bring out, there was a specialty cut yellow tourmaline. Victor, I'm not sure which one because I've had two. Can we bring out what we have in the specialty cut yellow tourmaline? I had around the other day. Warren wants to see it. I am working on that request. Warren, this morning I worked on it, but I didn't get a word yet on if we have the stone. So inventory is going to let me know, so I'll let you know in 15 minutes after the show. They were looking for the stone that you need. So yeah, we don't have the ring, but we are looking to see if we can make it for you. So Warren, thank you so much. And I'm checking on the yellow tourmaline. Let me know if it was the one with the facet pattern that was kind of matte finished or if it was the other one, because we had two yellow tourmaline specialty cut lately. Let's get to our pink zircon. So both Paraíba earrings are gone. Congratulations and thank you. And here we go with item number 1122762. This would be the pink zircon, super elongated, specialty cut. I mean, really, look at that. Pink, raspberry tones, pinky, raspberry, red, purples. It's kind of all happening. And it's also a 917. It's our super collectible, 14 points in pink diamonds, 63 points in white diamonds. Does stay in the rose and the white gold that you see here. So it's just a matter of telling us your ring size. That's it. It's all you got to tell us. What ring size do you need? It might be one of those you consider middle or index finger because it is so elongated. So that's something to consider there. And here we are on our way. Did we find it? Let's see if this is what he's looking for. This is the one I remember. Thank you. And it may be this one. It may not because I had one the week prior that did sell. So let me go ahead and show this to Warren. If you're watching, let me just go ahead and show this now since we're running out of time. Was it this one? Because if it is, it's here. It's looking good. It's 1124897. I will get back to the pink zircon right after this. 1068 fancy cut yellow tourmaline. It's a jaunite. That's another way to say yellow tourmaline is Jaunite. And here it is. And well, just let me know if this is it because that is a master cut. It's 1068. And that one's going to be also the 27 points in fancy cut diamonds with it. So very special. White gold as it is now. You can change it if you want. 1124897 is the item number. Take a look at this. I mean, it's got a little bit, it's a combination of matte and polished faceting on the interior that gives it this kaleidoscope effect is what I would call it. It looks like a kaleidoscope and it's in those bright, like a yellow diamond type of canary yellow color. Thank you. Oh, well, this is the other one. We do have it. Here's the other one, Warren, so let me know. Thank you so much, Andy. And Andy, do you have any word for him on the morganite that we talked about before the show? Any word on that cushion cut? If not, just, perfect, thank you. There it is. Oh, goodness, I had thought this sold. So anyway, there are the two, so left or right, good news here. There's the fancy cut. You see how they're just different? It's all about matte finishing, a little combination of matte finishing. Oh, good. Maybe this is it. So let me know if you like the elongated. It's an emerald cut on the outside, but it's got a lot of championship cutting on the inside. So maybe it sounds like he might be thinking about this one. Warren, since you're watching, yes, I can make the other ring we were talking about. So I can if you want to consider that. But if anybody wants these golden tourmalines, guess what? They're each the same price. I'll make your choice of $29.99 for the cushion, which again, fancy cut, emerald cut cushion, or the round. You decide. But $29.99 minus $300, it's $26.99 if you'd like it. So huge value either way. Got the pink zircon. Any other requests you have because we're down to 11 minutes of airtime. So before you leave us and before we leave you, let us know if there's anything else I can show you, answer any questions, check on availability, even bring out something from the vaults. Anything at all we can do for our last 11 minutes. We know that it's a busy holiday weekend. It's a busy travel day tomorrow. So we're going to be here continuing the sale. But of course, you might want to get in now if you know you're going to be on the go tomorrow. And if you are on the go, remember that you can also live stream us on the go from anywhere in the world, which is always fabulous as well. So you can always watch us on, TVON.com, Facebook, or YouTube. And so you don't necessarily need to be parked in front of your TV at home. So that's a good, just something to keep in mind if you're like on the go and, maybe in the passenger seat, traveling on a road trip or at the airport waiting, right? You can always kind of check in with TVON. So $29.99, let me know. Those are special request pieces. They're still here. Honestly, don't know if those are what he's looking for or not, but there they are. $29.99 minus $300. Let's move on. Pink zircon, I promise to get you a look at this because when museum pieces come down to this level, it's time to show them. And this one just been here too long. Time to go. Hey, Rebecca, happy Saturday. Emerald, Tanzanite, sure. I just think it's a lot of money, so I was going to regroup on the pricing, Rebecca, but I will flash it for you. Yes. And then here we go. This is the big pink zircon, 917. And let's just do it real quick. We talked about the pink diamonds and the white diamonds. I do want to try it on so you can see here how large it is on the hand. Take a look at it this way. That's one way to wear it. I'll flip it around the other. We're down to 9.5 minutes, and that's it. So very little time left. Check this out. The elongation of the trillion cutting. It's a more fancy trillion cut. Here it is the other way if you want that more upright out to the world. And it's only going to be, well, this is easy, $34.99. $34.99. You've seen it. You know all the prices. You know all the markdowns. It's taken some time to get here. But here we are. And here's what's happening. And you know what? We might as well finish off our show with an emerald cut tanzanite, and I'll show it to you. And I'll just take it on myself to put a new price tag on it because I wasn't thrilled about the value, but I'm going to just drop it. So here we go, $34.99, $350 off that. So it'll essentially be $31.49. And that is going to be as is, but we'll size it for you. So another collectible. Let's get to the emerald cut tansy. Here it is. It's a great size. 446 tends to be what so many people want to have. in the range of that 4 to 5 carat for everyday wearability. It's item number 1123935, and it's also our 446 with 11 points in diamonds. We kind of kept that on the simple side. Loving that look. And we've got something special for the value. Let me take it way, way down. Way down. We're going to bring it all the way down. I got to bring it in close first so you can see the gorgeous quality. Yeah. Sure. 1 carat Paraiba will flash. I think it's gone, but we'll flash it for you. And then here we go with the Tanzanite 446 on the way out. We're going to make this a huge drop. See, they had it on the markdown. They had it for $44.99 still. Not loving that price. So you got it. You got it. Warren, I'll work on that for you. We'll make it. So both of our golden tourmalines are still here. This is the 446 with 11 points in diamonds that look like trillions, but they're rounds, set in that trillion shape. And here's what I will do. It's going to be just, you know what, blow it out right now. Make it $24.99. You get an extra $250 off that price. So it will be only $22.49 at checkout. Still have the pink zircon. Let me flash this. So if anybody was curious, I did. The rumors are true. I had a 1 carat Paraiba earlier that was inexplicably priced. It's really that simple. And again, a lot of people just want to see things and, see things again. So let me just show this one more time here, because this is a bit of the miracle. This is like, forget about discounts and sales and all that. This is a miracle. It's a miracle price tag on a Paraiba tourmaline that is 1 carat of copper bearing in a carat 07 in diamonds, 1125096. It is, I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud anymore because I don't want to give you the impression that Paraibas have crashed in value, but this 1 carat collection stone, it's 5096, it was up earlier. It's our 1 carat Paraiba with a carat 07 in diamonds, and it's only $19.99. So technically, you want blues and greens combined are the signature color. So everyone tends to really love the blues and the greens, but I've said it many times, the ones that are more green have more copper. So some collectors consider that more rare, just because it's a higher copper content. But again, I say pick what you like the best first. Color-wise, what your personal preference is. This is more of it definitely leans, I would say 60-40 on this one. Like remember the green we had earlier, the big one? I'll show it. This is more of a blue-green, where this is more of a lime green. See how neon that is? That's Paraiba too, so is that. Yes, this is just about a 60-40 green to blue. Yes? Yeah, I don't have the ring, I have earrings. Did she want to see earrings? The ring was here the other night, so I don't have that to show, but I do have the earrings. So if she'd want to see the earrings, I can grab those and get those in here really quickly. You got it. Earrings coming up. All right, so that's $19.99, but it's really $17.99. Here is the Morganite earring. Boy, this is a good one because I don't know if these are going to sit on their own because they're very, very large, but they are the earrings that match. What I started with earlier in the week was I had the fabulous, first I had the pendant, then I had the following show, I had the ring. Now we're completing the set, and by goodness, they don't want to stay. So I'll show them to you from a distance because that's what's important anyways, is how they're going to look on. Take a look at this. This is going to be item number 1125076. I am ready to show them on. There's a hinge style hoop, so it's going to flip down and flip up and all one piece. White and rose gold together, you get 340 total weight in the Morganites. We're going to try to roll very quickly. We have 5 minutes left in the show. 1125076. And it is amazing, isn't it? That's going to be our 340 total weight, so you get basically a carat 70 in each pear-shaped Morganite, pink Morganites, because that'll match the pendant and the ring we had earlier this week, and it's 22 points in pink diamonds, 94 points in the white diamonds. You're getting well over a carat in diamonds. You got it, Warren. I'll work on that for you. And here we go. This is amazing, isn't it? Super special, great value. And I got to make it fast because we have 4 minutes left in the show. I do want to try one on for you. I want to get you the length as well. This is super important. Did we get the diamond weights? Yes. Rose gold and white gold, they will stay. No sizing needed, so they'll be right out to you. They're 1.5 inches in the drop. Let me pop one on. Realize that when you see it up close, it's going to lean a little bit, but at least you get to see those halos and how they're made. And then here it is on. Boy, that's an easy one to put on. Simple, easy, a second. And it's on the ear, and it's piercing coverage, and it's great drop. It's not too much, but it really gives you that beautiful movement. I got to send these out, and in a hurry. We've done some incredible values on our pink Morganites of late, and that is continuing right here, right now. This is going to be a pair of earrings that should be $49.99. On discount, by the way, here's the bag. There they are. $49.99 is your price. They're not going to be because I'm at the end of the show. We have 3.5 minutes, and I know we're going to be busy taking orders, helping you out, letting you know what's still available. This is the time to call. We're only here for a few minutes after we go off the air. It is a holiday weekend. We want to get everybody out enjoying their holiday and avoiding the madness of the travel day. So here's what we're going to do. $49, $39, $29. None of the above in the pricing. Let's go ahead and blow them out truly. And yes, I'll go back up close and I'll prop one up for you so you can see what they're all about. And we're going to make it so much more affordable. There's the one. Let me show you the other so you can see the matching. And I'll just go ahead and get them under $2,000. Let's make them $19.99 a pair. That is it. Here's the other one just to really emphasize the match on those stones. Look at that. True pinks, by the way. These are not the orangey brown light blush colors. These are the true pink morganites that are so incredibly rare. I'm going to see if I have any better luck getting this one to prop up. It just does not. It's too big. It's too big. It's too heavy for them to sit on their own. But let me know if you like them. And they'll be $17.99 at checkout. I'm going to zoom back a little bit so hopefully I can show you both at the same time. And that will likely be our last item of the show today, unless there's anything else we can give you another look at. Still talking about that tanzanite, still have the jonite tourmalines. Those were the two yellows. Yes, Jess. For which one? The rectangular one was 4519. Would you like to see it again? We can pop it in for, you know what I didn't do is put it on the hand, so let me do that. It's the 1319 with the 46 points in diamonds. There it is, Jess. That's on the hand right now. So look how bright that is. That's the tourmaline that we're talking about right now. That's $29.99 minus $300. So it'll be $26.99 at checkout. $13.19 is the stone. This was item number 4519. So 90 seconds left in the broadcast. We are continuing this big sale spectacular tomorrow for our Sunday. So I sure hope we'll see you all then. Sure thing, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Happy 4th weekend. Again, we have our big finale. Big weekend coming to an end tomorrow. So make sure you join us at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. So make sure you're with us for our 4th of July weekend sale spectacular finale. Okay, coming up, we have a minute left in the show. Let me know, Jess, if you have any questions on that. I will prop up these morganite earrings once again for you here up close. They are coming down to $19.99. But $17.99 and change at checkout. If you'd like to get those morganites with pink and white diamonds, they are just enormous, aren't they? Look at that. Look at the great matching they give you right there. So really important stones, and of course pink and white diamonds to boot. And anything else you'd like, the Paraibas, maybe that bright green, maybe you want the blue green, whatever you need. This is the time. We are going to be here 30 more seconds on the air. We are here in our phone bank for a few minutes after we go off the air. So do not hesitate to call us and we'll be here to help you out. Jot down that phone number. 10% off. It is coming to an end. So we want to make sure. Join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. We kick off a 3-hour extravaganza. So excited about that. We'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Be safe and stay cool. And thank you so much for watching and shopping. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.